I'm realizing what's wrong. Let me see. I'm I don't know. I'm realizing what's wrong because it feels like my network is not great, so YouTube automatically it feels like my network is not great, so YouTube automatically ends my streams without me realizing it. But my streams continue. I'm live for some crazy reason. I'm live, but it's honestly crazy what's been happening. Because in my head or on YouTube, I'm live, but YouTube ends my streams without me being aware. But it continues showing that I'm live on the screen. It shows everything is normal, but it ends my streams. So in my head, I'm like, I'm streaming, right? But I'm realizing that nothing is really happening. So until I checked on my other phone and I realized that my stream ended about 32 minutes ago. Like I'm just shocked at how this is even possible. So maybe I need to take note of this particular thing. I think it's mainly because of the network issue. Hopefully, it won't keep happening now that it's a little bit late now, so a lot of people are sleeping. So hopefully, I won't have that issue anymore because it's honestly problematic for me. Um, because in my head, I was like, but normally my viewers are online with me, even if like it's not like a crazy amount, but I know there's a specific number of people who join me live. So it was honestly crazy for me to see that the numbers were not numbering. Hopefully, hopefully for this entire main card, I won't be having any problems because um yeah, today has been hectic. But at least on the upside, on the prelims, I'm 5-1. At least that's something to celebrate. But it's honestly insane. If I wasn't using two phones, I wouldn't even know. I wouldn't even be aware that this is happening. You know, because quite literally, YouTube locks me out and doesn't even tell me. They're like, "Well, you're still streaming," and in my head, I'm like, "Yeah, I'm still streaming," and it's not the case. Anyway, um, let's let's go to the main card, man. The internet is just sabotaging me, which is crazy. Ah, hopefully I do well on the main card, man. And and it's crazy because the internet I'm using is probably one of the best in South Africa. So it's honestly annoying to see this happening. But in any case, it is what it is. We learn from experience. Um, let me let me check. Am I still live? And YouTube has traumatized me. Um, I'm still trying to connect to the main card because for some reason it got disturbed by me checking. C-Rod, I mean C-Rod ruined things for us, man. C-Rod just but he fought really well, man. Like in all honesty, I can't be too mad at C-Rod. He fought really well. Unfortunately, he fought really well in the final round. Um, and in my breakdowns, I did say that normally whenever I pick against Costa, I mean he finds a way to win, and I said it in my breakdown. I was like, I'm not very confident because Costa somehow finds a way to win whenever I pick against him. Turned up in the third. Yeah. To my people, guys, don't think I'm ending the stream or whatever the case is. If you are not online when I was explaining this, what happens is, because I don't know if it's YouTube or it's my internet connection. So YouTube automatically stops my streams without me being aware. So I'll continue seeing everything like my channel is live. It'll keep counting as if I'm live, but in actual fact I'm not live. Like YouTube has ended my stream. So I only became aware as I was busy checking, and I realized that, oh, I'm not live. So yeah, if he didn't get caught in the second, he would have won. Yeah, that's what, because I felt like he had that round. Unfortunately, because he got caught, he ended up losing it, which honestly sucked, to be honest. But as long as it doesn't get worse from here, it's fine. I'm okay if C Rod is the only fight I get wrong. I need to redeem myself heavy, heavy. And not just on this card, but every card from now on. Like, I need to do well in order to actually feel comfortable, you know? Because if this card does well, it basically means the strategy works. And if the strategy works, by the end of the year, my prediction accuracy will be around 80% or higher. Um, he was talking over. He was taking over and got caught. They just straight up dropped the first. Yeah, I agree, man. But it was a close fight, I think. Yeah, he had beautiful trips. I mean, I wish he had done them a little bit earlier. Maybe he wouldn't have gotten dropped in the second round. This guy from Cameroon will be a problem in middleweight. Dude, I was going crazy alone and it hurt my feelings. I was like, these guys, I woke up for them. And they're not even here to share this whole moment with me. I was going crazy alone, man. If he can, like Short McGee is saying, if he can wrestle defensively, he should do what Israel Adesanya was doing. Um, just focus on defensive wrestling. Do not even try to offensively wrestle. Focus on defensive wrestling. Avoid every situation. Train every possible scenario that you could be in. His striking, he doesn't just have power. This dude has power, and on top of power, he has incredibly good striking. You know, he's gonna be a problem in the middleweight division. Ateba, yeah, his name is Ateba. Damn. I was very impressed with him. Especially because prospects have been disappointing recently, so it was honestly refreshing to see him perform that well. He sets shots up nice. Yeah, very nicely, man. Um, Defensive wrestling will be enough. Yeah, I honestly think that's the way to go, man. Because trying to learn everything is not gonna do well for him. Venom, yo, give us parlay for tonight. I'm afraid of giving parlays, man. I haven't been doing that well in predictions, and even though so far on the card, um, 5-1. The main card has like 7 fights, if I'm not mistaken. So there's still a lot that can happen. But I don't know. At this point, the people that I had a little bit of confidence in were Jamal Amis. I had a little bit more confidence in Ateba, but the problem with Ateba obviously is because he was a debutant, so I didn't have too crazy confidence in him. Main card is going to be very crazy because Moreno and Erceg is a little bit tricky, but I mean, I think Moreno is going to win. Manuel Torres, I think Torres is probably going to win. Um, Calvin Gastelum, obviously I picked Calvin Gastelum, but not very confident in that one. Even in this particular fight, I went with Kevin Bojas. My subscribers went with Ronaldo Rodriguez. I guess we'll see how this one plays out. This will be a test for my prediction strategy because it'll tell me how accurate it is. Let me see what other fight is there on this card. Raul Rosas Jr. I mean Vince Morales. I feel like a lot of people are underestimating him. I think he could be a problem. Similar with the fight that I actually Martinez Chairez. Oh yeah, where is Chairez actually? I thought that Chairez was supposed to. Um, I thought Chairez was supposed to be in the prelims. In any case, in any case, I think Raul Rosas Jr. is probably going to win, but I wouldn't be surprised if there's an upset there. Chairez should definitely win. Um, but CJ Vergara might be a problem. But I think Chairez should actually win. If that fight is still on, Martinez also should definitely win. Um, the fights that I'm really concerned about is this one because I picked Bojas. I guess we'll just find out very soon. Joe Pfeiffer pulled out. Oh damn! So it's a 12 fight card, ne? Okay. Playboy, his striking was crazy. Yeah, man. Ateba's striking was incredible. It was beautiful to watch, man. Short Mickey, Vince Morales had his nose broken 5 weeks ago. Okay, but I mean, Rosas Jr. is going to probably wrestle, and Vince Morales, I don't think he's going to be easily bullied on the ground. But I still think Rosas Jr. is going to win. Not very. I wouldn't be surprised at an upset. That's what I'm saying. Short McGee. Joe pulled out. Okay, I wasn't aware that he pulled out. Any knockout or submission wins. I'm not sure. I'm not particular. Maybe Raul Rosas Jr. But I'm not. On this card, I don't wanna lie. I'm not sure to be honest. Um, Alpha tips. Erceg has better striking than Moreno. Your thoughts? Do you think Moreno line is overpriced? No, no. I think Erceg. I think Moreno is going to do significantly well against Erceg. Erceg has not done well. Erceg has not done well since he started fighting top five contenders. He lost to Pantoja. He lost to Kai Kara France. I think he's about to lose to Moreno. I think he was good when he was fighting the lower top 10 and top 15 of the division, but it seems like he's having problems with the top five. Um, Shoshat McGee, what I'm saying is if he has his nose busted 5 weeks ago, he could not have done cardio for his elevation. Oh, smart man. Smart man. No, that's actually a good point. Short McGee, that's a good point, man. Um, Venom, thanks, bro. My pleasure, my guy. Venom, put some money on them. Nothing much. Okay. Um, I appreciate your thoughts. Let's see how it plays out. Yeah, I'm also interested, especially on this particular fight, because I went with Bojas. If he wins, then I'll have a lot more confidence in my prediction strategy. Wow. I went with Bohas. Nah, but Bohas is winning this round, man. Let's see how it goes, man. Wow. Rodriguez has a chin that landed clean. I thought it was over. Rodriguez is going to get tired because he keeps on doing these flashy moves. I agree with the commentary. These spinning kicks and like all these things that he's busy doing, they are going to drain his cardio. He didn't look good against the other Osborne. He won, barely won. So, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see, man. I could be wrong, but like I said, I'm honestly curious to see how good my prediction strategy is. It let me down last week, but it was only one card, so I can't judge it harshly because I was testing it out. So if Bohas actually wins this one, because this is one of the most interesting picks for me because I disagree with it. I only went with the strategy because obviously I tested it on multiple fights. But in my head, I wanted to pick Ronaldo Rodriguez, but the strategy said Bohas. So let's see if Bohas gets it done. And not just this, the strategy works. It works. Let's go. Let's go, Bohas. Let's go, Bohas. The cartel better pay the judges. Nah. The cartel better pay the judges. Don't say that, Mickey. Don't do that, man. I need this win. It's important for my prediction strategy. Lazy boy on fire. Let's go, Bohas. Let's go, Bohas. Bohas won the first round, man. All I need is the second round. Nah, man. There's not. He Rodriguez got dropped twice. There's nothing he's doing here that's going to win him the round. But they're in Mexico. They are in Mexico, and I'm worried about the judges because they are in Mexico. But Rodriguez got dropped twice in the first round. There's no way that round belongs to Rodriguez. The strategy works. I doubted it. I was like, am I right? They were laughing at me, especially after last week. They were like, this guy. They one of them said they are not saying pick your favorite fighters. They are saying pick whoever wins. This guy doesn't know his job. That was a comment, and I was like, damn, this is brutal. But it looks like the strategy is smarter than me because in my head I was like, no, Rodriguez is going to win. But so far, we're on the right side. As long as the judges don't rob him, Rodriguez, I mean, Bojas, I think he looks good early, and I don't think that's going to change. Let's go, let's go. There's still a close fight. You see, these kind of moves are what's going to drain Rodriguez's cardio. What is your betting strategy? You mentioned it's not betting, it's a prediction strategy. I don't bet, my guy. I focus on trying to be as accurate as possible with my predictions. Unfortunately, I can't share that now, and especially because I'm still testing it out. I tested it on 500 fights, but these are previous fights. Last week was the first time I was applying it on live predictions. So this is the second card that I've applied this particular strategy on. Um, so I'm still testing it out on live events. So far on this card, it's doing really well. It's 5-1. Um, I don't want this round to be close, man, because they are going to give it to Rodriguez. Rodriguez is a star, and they are in Mexico. They are obviously going to favor Rodriguez. Bojas needs to drop this guy again in the second round. Otherwise, it doesn't matter how much he would have won this fight. They will probably give it to Rodriguez. But Bojas is winning this fight, man. I honestly. How is Rodriguez still up? How is Rodriguez still up, dog? Dude, this guy has a chin, dog. Wow. Those shots. If it was anyone else, that person would have been out by now. This is crazy, man. Rodriguez is starting to get sloppy. He's gonna get hurt in the third round. If this fight gets to the third round, Rodriguez might get finished. Ooh. Rodriguez has a chin, bruh. He's getting hit with really hard punches, man. The strategy works. Lazy has a chin. Oh my god, dude! I'm still in shock that he's still standing. This guy, and he didn't. But what is the strategy? I mean, I can't really say right now, dog. And even then, I want to. If the strategy works, I want to create an app. So I can't really say it now. Then it's going to be applied by every prediction channel. And strategy is sent to Dagestan and forget. Yeah, it was in Dagestan for 2 years. It came back and It's doing wonderful things for me. Bohas, Bohas the Kotas. Woof, woof. I'm so happy right now, man. You don't know how happy I am right now. Oof. We can share your thinking, bro. If I like it, I'll sponsor you. I mean, I, if I tell you what I'm doing without protecting it legally, if you want to sponsor, send me an email. My email is on my about the section of the page, but you'll only see it if you log in with a laptop, I think. So if you really want to sponsor, send me an email. Let's have a conversation. I have a lot of ideas, not just prediction strategy. So if you have the money, let's do it. But I can't really. It's like saying, give me a car and then if I like it, I'll give you the money. And what if you run away? You know. But for real, if you're serious about sponsoring me, send me an email, my guy, and then we'll talk it out there. Send an email, my guy. I can't share that here. Unfortunately, I can't share that here. Thought we would wrestle more. 100 euros that Erceg will knock out Moreno. Inshallah. Don't do that, man. Don't do that. I don't know. I don't think Erceg is good enough to knock out Moreno, man. But we'll see. We'll see. I was wrong about Edwards last week, so maybe I could be wrong. No risk, no fun, brother. Oh well, let's hope the cartel has the judges hostage. Sure, don't do that, man. I need to be 6-1 at this point. I mean, Bo has won the first two rounds clearly, but I hope he finds a way to finish this fight because in Mexico, anything can happen. Woo! Rodriguez has a chin, dog. Woof. I need a KO, baby. Oh, damn, bro. How is Rodriguez not out? How is Rodriguez not out? How is Rodriguez not out? This guy. Come on, dog. Mexican warrior. Damn, dog. I mean, like he's getting beaten up, dog. He's getting beaten up and he's still going. Like he's not even stumbling or wobbling. But it's going to cost him in the long run, man. Taking these many big punches is not healthy. Wow. Rodriguez is tough, man. Cartel gave him something before the fight. Yeah, it makes sense. Listen to Laura Senko setting up a robbery. Laura Senko, Mara Laura Senko, yeah, no, man. She's busy setting up a robbery. If he win or lose, he deserves to be in the UFC. What the hell are you talking about? Rodriguez has been manhandled the whole entire fight. How is he going to lose? It's crazy that that's even something that a commentator can even say. You're looking at a dominant performance, and you're saying win or lose. Win or lose how? Don't fall for it, boys. Don't fall for it. Don't fall for it, boys. You got this. Don't fall for it, boys. This guy lost. He wants to pull you in. Do not fall for it. You have a few seconds to go. Ah! Playboy, don't do that, dude. It's not a no contest. Like, I know, man. Like, I'd be hurt. Like, I'd really be hurt. Bohas won every round dominantly. There's no contest here. Don't say that, man. And I'm worried because it's Mexico. That is a possibility. In Mexico, a no contest is a possibility. Like Laura Senko was setting it up. Like, win or lose, Bohas is machine. Yeah, man. I have a little bit more confidence in my strategy now. Because when it said Bohas, I was like, Bohas, how? How? I was questioning my strategy, and now I'm even more interested to see how the fight between Calvin Gastelum and Joe Pyfer would have played out, because the strategy said Calvin Gastelum, and everyone was on Joe Pyfer. So now I'm interested to see how that fight would have went out. Would have went. I wish it hadn't been cancelled, actually. But I have a feeling that they are going to reschedule it. Do you think a Doba fight end in a decision? I don't know, man. Manuel Torres has like a 92% finishing rate. Drew Doba has a 75% finishing rate. So the probability of a decision is significantly low. Good choice on Bohas. I appreciate that, man. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. 6-1. The strategy works. The strategy works.
To not only win a fight in the UFC, but to win over a hot prospect like that in that
the strategy works. I am redeemed. Oof. I was worried about this fight. This fight and the Calvin Gastelum fight were the two fights that like concerned me heavily. Um, yeah, Nina Drama has a bad influence on fighters. Yeah, she does, man. Man, I mean, Merab has not fought badly, I guess. The cartel is soft these days.
First and foremost, thank you so much, Max. I know that
Could
many of
be
you are for
2070
me and yes,
euro.
but
Hope
listen,
it
I have
lands
all the
XD.
utmost respect for you, so thank you so much for this. Listen, this was a win that I said
If
I
you
was going to
make
come
me
for,
some
and I have to
money,
thank
I'll send you
everyone.
10.
Thank you for the respect that you've given me this week.
If you make me
Thank you
some
for my
money, I'll
team.
send
Thank you
you
for my coach as a
10%.
father to
I'll
me.
send
Thank you for putting
10%
me on
your
my
way.
team. And Rocky, I said
Could be
I was
20 to
going to win,
70
and thank
euro.
you, my
Hope it
brother.
lands
Kevin,
XD.
from the
I
moment you
appreciate
landed that
that,
first
man.
right hand, it looked
We'll see
like your
how
strike
are you
was
going
on
to send
point.
it
The
via
counter right
email.
hand was
But
very
like I
effective
said,
tonight. Was that something you guys saw in
oh,
training that allowed you to
buy
take
me a
advantage of
coffee
el
link.
primer
Yeah,
momento que
it's
lo
it's
pegaste?
still
Se
active.
veía que venías fuerte, que esta era la clave de
Okay,
la
we'll
victoria. O
see.
sea,
We'll see.
los contragolpes con la derecha. Fue esto que ustedes vieron
Um,
durante la preparación, durante el
but
campamento.
in all
Esa era la
honesty, I
receta.
don't do this.
Sí, la verdad,
The reason why I want to
bueno, todo el mundo
have
sabe que
high
cada vez tenemos que
quality
luchar cada vez
predictions,
más
man,
buenos.
is
Porque
because I'm
parte
very
de
competitive. I'm from South Africa. Um,
sí que hace daño.
they had a
Moreno
stronghold.
durísimo.
In
No, no,
all
un mes y
honesty,
medio acá
I
en
thought I
México.
thought he would
Y
wrestle.
también en mi país en altura. He dejado todo.
I felt
Pero no
like
pasa
he
nada porque el
tried and
resultado
failed because
en la lucha
in the
libre
first round, I think
y en la
he was
acción
able
fija
to get him down,
basta.
but
I knew
I
that,
think
listen, in mi
he was
fights, you've
never
heard any
going
part
to
of my
be
mouth,
as
I know the
successful as he
power that
was in
I
the
have.
first round
I
as far
trained it
as
so
grappling
much. I
goes.
came
And I did anticipate that both of them are not that great at wrestling, but Rodriguez is particularly bad at defensive wrestling. So because of that, I knew that he wouldn't be as good offensively as well. So because of that, I knew that he wouldn't have a lot of success offensively against what do you call him? He wouldn't have a lot of success offensively against Bohas because both of them are terrible. Well, not terrible, but not great with takedown defense. But defensively, Rodriguez is not great. Man, missed weight and outclassed. Yeah, man. I mean, even yeah, it's sad, but the main takeaway for me here is that the strategy works, dog. But it's still too early. There's a couple of fights left. I think there's 5 fights left, if I'm not mistaken. Is it 5? Yeah. There's 5 fights left, so um, I'm no longer too worried about the fights that are coming now because I think they are more or less straightforward. I think Chaires should win. I think Martinez should win. I think Moreno should win. I think Torres should win. I think Raul Rosas Jr. should win. So I guess we'll see how those ones play out. The one that was important to me was this one, the Rodriguez versus Bojas one, because like I said during the fight, my personal opinion, I was saying I'm going with Rodriguez, but because of the strategy, I was like, okay, it's Bojas, and it actually went really well. So hopefully God willing, I get the remaining 4 fights, right? Is it 4? No, the remaining 5 fights, correct. If I can manage to do that, woof, my people are gonna have a field day in the comment section. I'm not gonna be there, but yeah. Let's go, Martinez. Let's go, Martinez. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Last October, many wondered aloud how an orthopedic surgeon could succeed in the world of mixed martial arts. But when David Martinez defeated Xavier Franklin on Dana White's Contender Series, the doubters got their answer as Mexico City's own Black Smoke joined his sister Melissa on the UFC roster. Tonight, Dr. Martinez breaks in that contract when he meets up with Brazil's Simon Oliveira. A fellow contender series grad, season 5's
Woo!
Oliveira has been slowed by inactivity of late, but now that he's back in the octagon, he is hell-bent on returning to his winning ways and at the expense of the hometown hero. Coming up next, David Black Spartan Martinez faces Simon Oliveira.
UFC should send me contract. Are you a professional fighter, Playboy?
Well, gotta be an emotional moment. As
Why
the
isn't that?
33-year-old Simon
But I'm
Oliveira
busy.
stepped on the proving ground for the first time in more than 2 years. Laura, you know the story well. He had a
Wow.
life-threatening injury
Okay.
in 2022, took a spinning kick to his stomach, had emergency surgery for an intestinal rupture.
Who's
Came
gonna
back less
run
than
this
full
town
strength. It did not
tonight?
go well, and now he has taken the requisite time off, and he's ready to
Who's
go.
gonna run
Yeah, he
this
talked about
town
being in the hospital
tonight?
for 11 days, months and months recovering. And
Who
what I
gonna
thought was
run
very
this
telling was
town? We
he
are.
admitted
We
that
say
he
that
had some
we are.
anxiety in training about taking body shots. Obviously you come back, you think everything's great, everything's firing,
Let
but
pass,
that's
let
exactly
pass.
what happened to him in his last fight, was he took too many shots to the body, and that ended up being sort of the story of that finish. Now he is here, and now he is truly healthy, ready to be out there.
No. What's wrong? Whew. Uh, Jela Ame. They got the table for the Keletala Pekinala Pelas. Yeah. Oh. 6-1. That feels good, man. That feels really good. Especially after last week. Last week I was being trashed, man. And to know that there's a possibility, you think Raul Rosa's fight going the distance? I respect I respect Vince Morales, so there's a possibility for a decision because I think a lot of people are underestimating Vince Morales. Um, so I wouldn't be shocked at a decision, but it's hard to actually determine how the fight will play out. I think it when in the second or third. You think the fight is going to end in the second will end okay for me personally, like I said, I think I respect Vince Morales a little bit more than most people think. But Shoshat McGee feels a little bit more confident in Raul Rosas Jr. finishing the fight in the second or third round. So I guess it's up to you because Shoshat McGee is also doing well on the card, if I'm not mistaken. How many fights are you up now? I think you are 5-2, ne? Shoshat McGee, the dude literally got clapped up 5 weeks ago, and I was fighting at the 7,000 feet across the world. That dude literally got clapped up 5 weeks ago and was fighting at 700 feet across the world. Okay, I get what you're saying. You're talking about who? Vince Morales, ne? I mean, I get what you're saying. That's why I'm like, for me personally, I still stand by the fact that I have a little bit more respect for Vince Morales. I could be wrong. That's why I don't like. My main focus right now is to excel at picks and predictions. I got two wrong, yes. So you are 5-2, which is really really good. Um, so for me personally, I honestly think it's more likely going to go to a decision, but we'll see. My main focus right now is to have good quality predictions. Once I'm done with that, which I think I am, um, I'm just going to see how this prediction strategy performs for the next couple of weeks. And if it gives me the kind of results I want, then I can start the trying to perfect predicting how the fight will play out, whether it's going to which round it's going to end in, and the type method, whether it's going to be a finish, whether it's going to be a decision, whether it's going to be a KO or submission. Those are the things that maybe I might try to focus on if the strategy is working the way I think it's working. But I'm not actually done. If the strategy works the way I want it to work, then the next thing is to figure out how to predict regional fighters, because those are the people who ruin a lot of my predictions. So since I feel like the strategy is solid for now, but let's see how this card plays out. Um, I'm glad I didn't just throw it away after last week, after one card, and I'm like, okay, it doesn't work. Even after I tested it on 500 fights, I'm glad I didn't do that. But if it does work, then the next step is to figure out how to predict the.
Yeah, definitely a kick-heavy attack.
Okay, the fight has already started. We'll talk about everything else once this one ends, because I need Martinez to actually get this one done as well.
Wicked responsible guard early.
Yeah, Oliveira making his reads, but to your point, DC, I mean, Martinez, if you go back and watch the regional film, he has two sensational head kick knockouts. That's something we got to keep an eye
What do you call him? Oliveira is lunging in with his punches, which is not good. Because if you are lunging in on the first round, unless if he finds a finish, but if this fight goes to the second or third round, he might get finished because how he throws is honestly sloppy. Vince literally had his nose busted 5 weeks ago. Um, it, it has to now fight at 700 feet, a kind of short notice. Okay, Shawshot McGee is also making a good point, which I forgot to even I forgot when he mentioned it before. He's basically saying Morales broke his nose, and obviously because of that, he wasn't able to train his cardio for elevation. So he's probably going. After hearing that, yeah, there's a possibility for a finish, I guess. Shawshot McGee, I need Martinez for my second parlay to hit. Yeah, you're doing well today, man. I'm happy for you. You're doing well, man. Because earlier you were like, nah, you were like, my parlay hit. Martinez is, I mean, but again, Oliveira is very sloppy, man. I mean, look, he's running after him.
Martinez's sister Melissa, 8-1 as a pro, 1-1 in the UFC thus far, in his corner tonight. And you know what I found surprising? That Melissa and David Martinez have been to every single UFC Mexico show as fans.
What a full circle moment for them.
Yeah, they got that doctor money, maybe, right? The entire family.
Place all your money on Erceg. Okay. I guess we'll see, man. I don't think Erceg is good enough to beat Moreno, but I could be wrong. Who knows? Oh, this fight is very sloppy, man. But the more cleaner fighter is obviously Martinez. Oliveira is horrible, but both of them are not great. Hopefully Martinez improves after this one, because of the two, Oliveira looks terrible, man. Oliveira looks terrible. Moreno is done, brother. He's not hungry anymore. Okay. Okay, I can respect that. I can respect that. I disagree, but I can respect that. And I accept that I could be wrong. Oh, that was a nice shot. I called it. I said Oliveira is sloppy with his shots. 7-1. Let's go. I'm 7-1. I'm 7-1. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
lighting up his home arena in Mexico City.
Let's go. Let's go. I'm so happy, man. This card is just making me so happy.
Blazing knockout moment brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Woof. I'm happy to. I, you're happy because you're making money. I'm happy because I'm very competitive, man. Like when my predictions are not great, it hurts me like I'm losing money. Sven, speaking of you being wrong, I still haven't I still haven't recovered from that China card because of your picks. Can I stay on your couch until I get the back already? Come to South Africa, my guy. I got you. I got you. Venom. Nice. I bet on him and fight not to go the distance. Oh, wow. Okay. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. So, was it a parlay or a single kind of thing? I'm so happy, man. Oof. I'm 7-1 on this card, man. That's crazy. Okay. Okay then. There's 4 fights left. There's 4 fights left. Is it four? I think it's four. Let's go, my guy. Let's go. Oof. Two parlays, one more to go. Wow. McGee, you're making money tonight, man. You're making a lot of money. But I accidentally put Erceg on this parlay. Damn. Okay. I mean, who knows? But I want my predictions to be accurate, so I want Moreno to win, and I think he's going to win. But we'll see, man. We'll see. So right now, Erceg will make a surprise. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, I don't have a lot of faith in Erceg. I've never been a big money. I mean, as long as you're making something, I never bet big money. Yeah, I mean, as long as you're making what you invested in it, then I mean, it's still good enough, man. Especially because we haven't been doing so great, and they were saying I'm terrible. I don't know how to make predictions. These people, I'm literally go to UFC predictions tracker has me as one of the best predictors over the last 9 months, and people still say crazy things like I don't know what I'm doing, but it's cool. Um, I never mean this is the only this is only the third time I haven't been up in 2025 though. I was killing in 2024. Now we're coming back, my guy. We're coming back. Clearly the strategy works. Just that I think last week was obviously a bad night. But we're coming back, my guy. We're coming back hard. I haven't bet money on UFC in weeks. Yeah, that's actually a smart move, man. Um, I wouldn't either. But for me personally, Rifler, especially you, Rifler, because I think you've been on my channel. You are one of my longest subscribers. You know, whenever my predictions start to drop, I find ways to actually improve it. you were there with me. You and Daniel Brooks. Even though I felt like Daniel Brooks hated me a little bit in the beginning, but I try. I always try to improve. I'm very competitive. I don't have to. I don't have to bet money in order for me to want to be the best, and that's one of the reasons why I've been working really hard on my predictions. Um, you have seen my luck. Ever since Philly ruined my parlay. I mean, I don't blame you, man. Rifler, the only leg that didn't hit. Shoshot McGee, you have seen my luck. I bet $20 on Fletcher. I mean, that was only one card. I mean, let's see how number one how this card plays out. If I get 11 out of 12, the people who were saying crap on my predictions are going to look stupid. Number one. Number two, we will have to see how the next maybe 5 or 6 cards play out. If the same thing happens on the cards, then I'm never changing my strategy. I feel very confident. That's why I was like, I tested it on 500 fights, guys. On 500 fights. I don't know if people understand what this means. Like, testing this on 500 fights was one of the most challenging things to do. And the crazy part is, you would think I'm working this hard because I'm betting, but I don't bet on fights. It's only because I'm competitive and I want to be number one. That's it. Like, obviously for my channel, but the purpose of my channel is to compete, right? So the Australian car, and I did so bad on it, was almost funny. I've been doing bad, man. I've been doing bad, but we're back on top. Um, Playboy, this leg, this leg undefeated, undisputed. Yeah, I mean, this time, man, I'm never going back to the bottom ever again. Ever again. I did so bad on the Australian card, it's not even funny. Nah, I got you, man. That's why I work hard for you guys, man. And the nice thing is, you don't have to give it a couple of months and see how my predictions play out, and then make a decision based on that. Please send Chiwi sleep. Please send Chiwi sleep. No, Chiwis must not sleep, man. I need to be right. I need to get 11 out of 12 so we can see what the haters will say. They were talking a lot of things in the comment section. I'm up 7-1. I wonder what they're gonna say now. Okay, the fights are not over yet. There's still 4 left. So let me not get too overconfident. But the Bojas, the Rodriguez versus Bojas fight made me really really confident, man. That was that that pick, and I said it early in my stream that I was worried about my Bojas pick because a lot of people were picking Rodriguez, and I went with Bojas, and people were calling me crazy and stupid, and they were like, "Nah, you don't know what you're doing." And even deep down, I wanted to pick Rodriguez, but I went with my strategy, and I was right. So that's one of the things that makes me confident. It's not even about, okay. It's also about the fact that I'm up 7-1, but it's also about the fact that I was able to predict a fight that was honestly very. I was opposed to the decision I made. To be honest, um, Chiwu is punching YouTuber. Are you serious or are you joking, man? Hi. You are from Nigeria. Where is my Seacon? I'm from South Africa, my guy. I'm not from Nigeria. Proudly South African. Shoshat McGee, for some reason I always hit big on Mexico, Canada, France, but get cooked in London and Brazil, Abu Dhabi. I don't know, Abu Dhabi I always do well. That's why I predicted Hamza Chimaev to win against Robert Whittaker when everyone was like, Hamza Chimaev has fallen off, Hamza Chimaev has bad cardio. And people really think Hamza was going to lose if it got past the first round. Go back and look at that fight. Hamza was fighting significantly different. He wasn't even breathing heavily. Hamza would have won that fight irrespective. I did so well on UFC 294, and I'm realizing now because I'm busy compiling all my predictions from since the channel started. So I'm now realizing, oh wow, I did really well on a lot of the cards. Um, but hopefully that's going to be nothing compared to what I'm going to do in the future. Like I said, I'm very competitive. Playboy. In near future, two fighters from Poland will join the UFC. Both of them champions in KSW. You can bet on them. Okay. What are their names, man? Um, Jakub Wig, Wiglags and Robert Ruchala. I don't know how to pronounce that, man. Do they have UFC contracts, or are you just that confident in them? Yeah, I was at I was at the idiot. Sven, I was the one that told the predictions tracker to start tracking you. Are you serious, man? Sven, I appreciate that, man. I haven't seen you in a long time. Welcome back to the stream, my guy. I haven't seen you in a very long time. Dana just signed the contract. I told him, Playboy, are you serious? Because if you're serious, man, we can arrange an interview on the channel. So if you're serious, or if you know them, I mean, highlight them and tell them we can do an interview on the channel.
Now find out who will be the better man on this night. Coming up next, Raul, El Nino Problema
I'm
Rosas
serious,
Jr.
brother. So
meets Vince
they are 100% going to into the UFC. I mean, send them my way, man. Both. I'll do the interviews. I haven't done interviews in a very long time, but it's because I was focused on excelling on predictions first. Hopefully that problem is now not going to be an issue, so that I can focus on other things. As long as I have a system that I use and it works, I can focus on like doing maybe more interviews and not worry about predictions anymore because I'm doing well on them. That's one of the things that I'm a perfectionist and I'm very competitive. So if I'm not excelling at something, I hyper focus on it until I'm good at it. You know. So that's the problem. So hopefully I won't have to hyper focus on predictions. So because I want to go back to doing interviews. Ruchala only lost to Saladin Panasi. I don't know how to pronounce that name. Bro, sorry, but you are too small for interview with them. Okay, okay. That would be sick. That would be sick. Yeah, both established fighters. I mean, you do realize that I've been interviewing double champions on the channel, right? Do you double champions from the promotion that Dricus Duplessis came from? You realize that the promotion that Temba Gorimbo came from, the promotion that Cameron Simon came from. I interviewed only their champions. The interviews are still on the channel. What do you mean I'm still too small, man? Like, I mean, I've interviewed double champions. I'm not talking about like single, like double champions, EFC double champions on the channel. Um, I mean, your channel is too small, not you. Oh, okay. I hear you. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, Duplessis was also champion in KSW. Yeah, no, it's cool. I mean, you see, when people do that, right? I want to interview anyone who's coming up right, at that point, to be honest, because my channel is growing without interviews. I don't know if people realize that. My channel is growing without interviews because I'm good at what I'm doing. So once I become big enough, I'm going to choose and pick who I interview. If people are telling me I'm too small to get an interview, Then once I become big, I'll be like, you're not a big enough star for me to interview. That's how I'll do things. But I haven't started to approach people for interviews. Um, I'm going to actually go back to doing interviews with um, you. You got this, bro. Put your energy if you believe it. Yeah, no, man. I'm going to actually do it, man. That's why. That's one of the things I want to. I wanted to not worry about predictions anymore, and I'm going to wait for maybe up until the end of April or maybe early May. And if my prediction strategy is still doing well at that point, I'm going to go back to interviewing champions and main eventers from the EFC. I have a good relationship with the HR manager. Or was it marketing? I can't remember. We still talk on WhatsApp. But she left. She went to the UK, if I'm not mistaken. So, but I can always communicate with EFC. So yeah, I'm going to do them, man. I just didn't want to do too many things and not excel at anything. Right? That's not something I want to do. I don't want to be doing 100 things on the channel and none of those things are good. So I wanted to focus first on what makes my channel what it is, which are predictions and breakdowns. I think I figured out how to do that effectively. Hopefully, I'm really hoping that my prediction strategy actually holds up. And then once that holds up, I'm going to bring back the interviews regularly. Um, I was also talking to the Cutman Tate. I was also talking to Cutman Tate on Facebook about interviewing him, just that the schedules never aligned, and I stopped trying. But we talked for a couple of days, and we were planning to do the interview. I don't know if you know Cutman Tate. He's a cutman for the UFC, but I think a lot of people know him. So I was talking to him a couple of times, but we never actually got the opportunity to actually have, because obviously where he is, um, it's I think in the United States it's like 8 o'clock, and then in South Africa, when it's 8 o'clock in South Africa, it's like 4 o'clock or something like that. So that's one of the reasons why our schedules could not align perfectly. So I stopped even trying to pursue that interview. So if the strategy actually works the way I plan, then I'm going to start going back to doing interviews and approaching different people to start doing interviews. As long as I don't have to worry about predictions anymore, because they would be on autopilot at that point. I appreciate that, Venom. Playboy, Google them, brother. Okay, 15K is big for MMA, brother. I appreciate that. I still don't feel like I'm big, man. My shorts are big, but the moment I will feel big is if my live streams become big, right? Because for now, the biggest thing on my channel are my shorts. And it makes sense because that's where I started, that's where I put in a lot of my energy in. But now my main focus was to try and get good predictions, and then I can put in a lot of energy into live videos. So right now I'm going to invest a lot of energy into promote, but again building my live section of the channel. Especially no sponsors. Yeah, I don't have any sponsors. Playboy acting like a playmate. You tap that. Nah, man. I didn't. I didn't. But she's pretty though. I didn't. Shoshat Mickey. No, he wanted a bikini bag. Birkin bag. Yeah. Nah, she's not like that, man. She's actually a sweet girl. Um, Rosas looks in top shape. I think people. This is what I was basically saying. Morales actually defended the takedowns, but let's see. Rosas Jr. is doing really well, man. okay. I'm really happy, man.
Well, the way that he corralled him, DC, by shifting stances so quickly,
Um,
throwing out his
Playboy,
offense,
play
it
nice,
was
man. Bro,
see the
don't
growth
involve other
in
people's
his
moms,
striking
man.
right
Don't
before
do
your
that.
eyes. It's amazing.
Need this fight to go the distance. She's not big enough. Shout out Mickey. Sven, if you send him a McDonald's gift card, I bet you can get the interview. Nah, I don't want it anymore. Anyone who thinks they're too big for me, I'll be too big for them once I'm big enough. You know. A nice takedown, Rosas. Yeah, I agree. That was actually very nice, bro. It was not my intention to feel you bad. I know this guy. This guys, and they don't give interviews in English. Oh, okay. Nah, no, I don't feel bad, man. Um, I know how big my channel is going to be. Um, and that's why I'm saying if you don't feel like I'm big enough for you, then there will come a point whereby you need me, and I don't need you. So that's when it's going to have an impact because I can do this channel until I'm 40, until I'm 50, until I'm 60 if I want to, or 70. They can't fight forever. Junior is really growing into the definition. It's going into the definition. Playboy, for me, you are the biggest. I appreciate that, man. Um, guys, I'm talking to you too much. I'm not even looking at the fight. The scrambles look really nice, man. Rosas got the bag, but I don't think he can submit. Yeah, that's one of the things that I was saying that I felt like a lot of people were underestimating Morales. Good control for the most part. Yeah, like Short McGee was saying, he was making a good point that Morales got hurt on the nose a couple of weeks ago. Maybe he wasn't able to train properly, but I still feel like Morales has good skills. Maybe um, Rosas Jr. shouldn't get reversed, man. I need him to actually win, man. He shouldn't lose. But at least I think he got this round in the bag, so it's fine. Junior is getting big for the division. I agree. He's becoming massive. You see, Morales has top position. I don't think it's going to win him the round, but this is exactly what I was saying.
This is it. He's looking for it here. He's going to put the shin in, and he's going to sit back for this, but he may not have the time to finish it.
You see what I was saying, guys? Junior need the face surgery. You see what I was saying? That's why I was like, a lot of people are underestimating this guy, Vince Morales. I saw it when I was predicting this fight. I was like, Vince Morales might give Rosas Jr. a problem. Um, I still think Rosas Jr. should win this fight. He won the first round. I need him to win the second round and not get finished because I don't like the fact that he was on in a submission at the end of that round. I would much rather than he try to strike then because he's defensively good as far as striking goes. Rice and Beans is making that boy grow. I'm coming.
Sheva will seek another knockout against a man who has never tasted defeat of any kind, England's LeBron Murphy. Main card, 9 p.m. Eastern on ESPN and ESPN+. Heard there from Mike Beltran's second round, Morales and Rosas Jr.
John Wood was Morales telling him he's got the best that he has to offer. Now go to work. But then Rosas comes out with a beautiful jab.
I think Vince will get a cut or gas. Okay, it's possible. But like I said, I don't think either can submit. I agree with that. Going, going distance looks really possible. Yeah, that's what I felt like when I was busy predicting this fight. That's how I saw this fight playing out. A decision seemed more likely than a finish. Yeah, because I felt like Morales was also decent and was being overlooked basically. I don't think either can submit. I agree with that. I think Vince will get cut or will get a cut or gas. So far, he looks good in the second round, man. Yeah, Rosas Jr. needs to wrestle this whole round, and then he can stay safe. I mean, he's not doing anything.
He's got to keep wrestling that leg. He's got to keep now fight the hands. Rosas Jr.'s got to try to drag it back to the floor. But Vince did a great job of isolating the hands, man, and breaking that lock. Nice job by Rosas. He went to the single.
He did. He listened to you, DC.
Well, he did. Right in here, but yeah.
Well, you've only said it a million times on different
Wow.
Morales trying to get up on that right hip. Perhaps he can use the best to his advantage, but
that's very much his friend here.
it's crazy to think about the physical maturation that's going to happen for Rosas Jr., right?
Yeah.
Eventually probably will be a featherweight, but, you know, when that dad strength starts to change, oh, you're very strong.
He's got to be very careful.
Morales already grabbing the foot, though.
Vince is almost warning him to put that foot in so he can try to shift him off the top of him.
I'm a little bit worried. Junior going to for Twister. Are you sure?
Morales is going to try to spin in here.
Oh yeah, he was. You're actually right. I didn't see that.
Rosas Jr.'s too high. Look. Oh, he's doing a good job of recovering. Great job by Rosas Jr. All right, flipping back to the other side.
I just don't want him to lose this round because he's secure in this round, and as long as he doesn't get reversed, he's up 2, and all he has to do is just avoid getting finished, and he's going to get the win. And I'll be up 8-1. Oh!
Rosas Jr. doing a really good job getting that hook and then grabbing the back leg on that lockdown, right?
Yeah, it's preventing him from spinning. Morales needs to be wary of that body triangle that Rosas Jr. trying very hard to switch up right now. You can see Morales blocking him. But in this spot here, he's got to be, I don't see him necessarily going for it now, but we got to think about a potential twister setup. I don't know that Rosas Jr. has any of those in his arsenal, but certainly something you can get from that spot.
Right.
Yeah, Rosas Jr. won this round, so all he has to do is just avoid getting finished. Junior going for the twist. I hope Junior will ask for 50k bonus. after such a decision, come on, that would be crazy for him. to action. But he did at UFC no chair after getting a decision.
but he dragged him to the mat. He must have really good top pressure.
Yep,
One
I was
takedown so
right
far in this
about
round as
J-
Morales in control of
Junior
this.
can grapple. Yeah,
We'll see if Vince can rally over the final five.
yep. I did say this would go to a decision, and we are in the final round, and I don't see this going any other way but a decision. Rosas is up two. All he has to do is just not get finished, and then he wins. So decision it is at this point. Junior need a finish to get to the fight next. I don't think the UFC is going to rush him. I think they saw that with Christian Rodriguez, and they are going to be very very slow with how they build him. That's why they keep on giving him people like Vince Morales, just to build his experience because they can see that he has the potential to be a star. Right, so they are going to build him very slowly, and he's now 20 years old. So I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't fight a ranked contender the whole year, and maybe sees a ranked contender maybe next year.
But I believe Raul's
As
still
long as he
a
continues to
fight
win,
back.
I think the UFC is going to build him very
Vince already
slowly.
looking at that split too that Coach Floyd was
Don't
calling
play
when
it
they
safe.
wanted to get in
I'm saying
Barbosa's
that
Jr.'s face.
with him in my parlay.
Make him wrestle off the back foot.
Nice jab by Morales.
They will try to make him youngest champ. You think?
Oh, he's going submission here.
Yep, this is Vince's favorite place to be. He's gonna look for that Vinchuki next time again with a little bit more time. But he lost it. He still has the
Got the
lost the
three-quarter
shake.
belt.
Yes, he does. He's got the anaconda.
Oh, there it is. Now it's going to get tighter. No, no. Oh, now it's tighter.
Oh, he's got the doors.
Major moment of adversity in the young career of Rosas Jr.
Only if he attacks his hips. Only he doesn't allow for this to beat him his hips. He should be okay. But now it's going to get tight.
Raul Rosas Jr. is trying to prevent Morales from collecting his legs.
Oh,
Whew, I was so worried. They will try. I almost peed myself.
Morales was a little bit despondent when he lost that choke. Man, the kid's got some heart too.
he does, man. And it's
Man,
patient.
what happened? No, Morales almost submitted
A lot
him.
of times when people are stuck in submissions,
Morales almost submitted Rosas Jr., but he didn't get it.
get this shot.
So now the fight is still going. Whew. I was very nervous, man. I was really nervous. Survive, Rosas Jr. Do not do anything stupid. Don't put yourself in bad positions, man.
Morales rolling through here, potentially looking to
Wow. Yeah. Wow is.
Rosas Jr. seemingly with a 2-round lead, playing with fire a little bit.
Yeah, this is a nice grappling match. I'm also scared, man. Like that's why I'm so quiet, bro. This submission was tight. I was. That's why I was looking at it so attentively. 1 minute left. Please, no BS. I agree, dog.
Riding him at the hips a little
Play
bit.
it safe. You see, Shoshat McGee was saying, don't play it safe.
Riding him at the
Play
hips
it
a lot.
safe,
You control
Raul.
him a little better.
Play it safe. I just want to win.
Morales showing some
Oof.
frustration there with his head coach John Wood.
well, it's clear that Morales has a really diverse
Raul Rosas Jr. should not put himself in bad positions, man.
Raul Russell has fought one hell of a match using his wrestling.
Morales trying to feel that foot once more.
Oof. This time does not want to move. Like,
We haven't talked a ton about altitude tonight, but perhaps somewhat of a factor late in fights. 1 minute to go.
And I think the reason we have it is, and that's a credit to the athletes. They understand and recognize the challenges of fighting here, and they prepare themselves the right way now.
Good job by the referee knowing the matchup, allowing the athletes to grapple and work all night.
decision.
It's back in that
No, no,
position.
no, 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 no.
That tie again.
Now, that was a very good
Crazy
submission
in the
right
third.
But because Raul was trained with him and he felt it,
Exactly.
how much is that affecting his ability to defend?
And he can switch off to the Dars or when he goes the other way to the Anaconda. But you're exactly right, DC. This is his specialty. And no doubt,
Oh, it's tight.
they trained this.
Rosas Jr. staying composed, and that is not going to get it done. A dramatic thumbs up from the 20-year-old as he survives. If you like grappling, lots of life there over those 15 minutes between Vince Morales and Raul Rosas Jr. All indications are the upstart 20-year-old is going to make it 4 straight wins. Official decision coming up next on ESPN2.
Whew. I almost had a heart attack, man. Damn. Um, crazy in the third round. This fight was crazy. In the first 2 rounds, it looked like an easy win for Rosas Jr. But the third round was crazy, man. But I called the decision. I knew Vince Morales would actually be good, despite the fact that a lot of people don't think he is. And it was a decision. No 50K for Rosas. He might still call for it. I mean, don't put it past him. I'm so sad I put Erceg on a parlay by accident. I hope he wins. I mean, it's possible, but I highly doubt. I'm saying it's possible because it's MMA. Anything is possible, but I mean, if you couldn't beat, if Kai Kara France knocked him out, I mean, Moreno doesn't even have to strike with him. He can just wrestle him, right? I think Moreno is the better wrestler in my opinion. Playboy, Erceg by left hook. Okay, we'll see. Joshua McGee, man, Vince impressed me with cardio after 5 weeks ago. Yeah, man. Ooh, yeah, Vince looked actually like he looked very, very, very good, man. I expected this, but when you spoke about the fact that he got hurt a couple of weeks ago, I was a little bit skeptic about my decision prediction, but I actually still felt like he was going to get a decision. I mean, I have an Erceg by decision. It's gonna be hard. Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll see how it plays out, man. I'm up 8-1, guys. The strategy works. The strategy works.
Let's take a look at your work up here.
There's 3
Raul,
fights left,
your
if I'm
wrestling
not
has always been
mistaken.
your staple, but your striking is much
Decision
improved. What do you
Moreno.
attribute that to? De haber tu trabajo, sabemos de tu lucha, sabemos cómo aquí en el suelo, pero los intercambios se mejoró mucho.
I'm
Aquí,
up 8-1.
Shout out to my coach, Anthony.
Where are the
They
trolls,
won it.
guys?
They've helped a lot. My father,
Where are the
everybody.
trolls? Dude got
But,
busted up 5 weeks ago and just went
Thank you for allowing
two
me
thirds
coming in here
on a
tonight.
mountain.
I tried to redeem myself in front of my Mexican people. I know it wasn't my best performance,
That's a
but
good point, man.
I'm getting more
That's
experience
impressive.
wiser. And I'm just 20 years old. 5 victories inside the UFC octagon. So, just keep me involved throughout the years, baby.
la final para todos.
Ajá. Ya saben, a lo mejor no fue mi mejor pelea, pero tengo 20 años, 5 victorias en esta compañía, sigo mejorando. Entonces disfruten hasta un día ser campeón, paso a paso,
Joshua McGee,
sigo
I'm
sus
impressed.
sueños
Oh, you
y
mean
los
by
quiero mucho,
Morales, no?
cuídense mucho.
I'm also really
Solo se
impressed.
dejaron
But
de comprarme una
going
casa en mi
into the
madre
fight,
y por eso estoy aquí
this
trabajando
didn't
para ustedes.
surprise me because, like I said from the beginning, I felt like a lot of people were underestimating Vince Morales. So that's why I
El
went
que
for a
sea que se
decision.
vaya a llevar el título, whoever's gonna take me to that belt, let's get it.
Well, congratulations on another victory. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Raul
Junior can
Rosas
grapple,
Jr.
but need to
I
work
looked
on
him up.
his
I know
boxing
Erceg went
big
DC
time.
or
Junior won.
Erceg
What the
non UFC wins at
f?
20
He
years old.
won.
What else can we say?
I don't know if Raul Rosas Jr. can grapple, man.
It's going to be
He
amazing to
needs
see
to
just
work
how
on his
far he can take
positioning
it.
a little bit more. I
Congratulations
think
to the
he
20-year-old
puts himself in
Raul
positions
Rosas Jr.
whereby he
on
can
his
get
fifth
reversed or dragged
UFC
down
win.
by someone who, let's
Five
say, for
UFC
example,
legends in the
if
building tonight.
if
Triple C, the former two-division
Rosas
champion,
Jr.
Olympic gold medalist,
fought
heavyweight silver
Merab
medalist.
Devalishvili
Also
or
in the
Umar
center, a
Nurmagomedov,
star in the sport,
they would
rising
be
sun,
able
a
to
legacy
reverse
for a
that,
time for
like a lot of the
a
positions he
Hall of
puts
Fame
himself
great,
in,
no matter the country.
even
He's
in
on the
grappling. So
outside.
I think he
Live
needs
in
to
Miami, it was
perfect
UFC 314
the
champion
grappling
Andre
first
Regis Lopez. That
before
finished
he can
UFC 314
focus on boxing.
Michael
In all
Chandler
honesty,
blasted Paddy Pimblett in a 5-round co-main event.
um,
Also, the debut of Patricio Pitbull
you can be
against
impressed
another one,
with a
Yair
loss too.
Rodriguez, who's locked in special offer right now
That's
to
true.
fight UFC
That's true.
314. Before he
He
was set
actually was
at
on his
Bellator
back
Global
and
Fights on
couldn't find a way to finish him
/PPV.
or stay there more than
Pitbull
5 seconds. That's the
and
problem I
his
have with Raul
hometown
Rosas Jr.,
in
to be
Oakland
honest.
and Miami. Yair
Um,
Rodriguez will mount
this is
guard.
what I was
A
talking about.
legend,
Or
Patricio
he puts
Pitbull coming
himself
off
in
the first time Olympic
compromisable
men and
positions,
won
basically.
titles at the highest
Like he
level.
can get
And all
reversed.
indications are that
And
Yair
like
Rodriguez
Venom is
no
saying,
stone unturned will
the
not
mere fact
as he
that
tries to turn back the challenge of the decorated
he
UFC
couldn't stay
champion.
on his back for longer than 5 seconds. Obviously, I know he's exaggerating, but he didn't stay on his back for a very long time, which is problematic for me. This is number one BS decision in UFC history. Junior was almost. Nah, man, the Playboy, come on. No way you truly think Vince Morales lost. Rosas Jr. won the first 2 rounds at least. He won the first 2 rounds, and it's not like he was about to sleep. He was in a bad position, but it's not like the fight was close to being finished.
You paid any attention to what Pitbull did outside of the UFC, you know that you're in for a treat. This guy
Dude,
has
Morales is
tremendous
slick
punch.
with his
He has a
BJJ,
grappling
or
background,
one of the
but he has
best
championship level
reversal.
experience as the
Okay,
biggest name
maybe I'm judging
in the
him too
UFC. Give me
harshly.
Yair Rodriguez.
Maybe credit
It's
should
gonna
be given
guarantee a barn burner as
to
the end of
Morales
all the
as
fight.
opposed to
And that's a title
Raul
eliminator, and
Rosas.
it's
But
happened on the same night on which the belt
my
match
question,
is
Shoshad
on the line.
McGee,
And
let
forgive the
me
run of
ask you a
success
question.
in
Do you
Miami
think Hamza Chimaev
and
would
the
put him
UFC is
in
absolutely loaded.
positions
Now,
that
these are
Morales
prelims.
was in?
Nikita
Right?
Krylov,
But again,
Chinese
Raul
Major,
Rosas
Moreno
Jr.
against
was
now the
in.
grandstand
I
Igor
don't think
Chavez
Hamza
in the
would put
featherweight
himself
division.
in
Sugar Ray
compromisable
Leonard as well in
positions.
strawweight. As Yanni
Hamza
Chavez
chooses
takes on
strong
Strickland.
positions whereby he
TJ
won't
Dillashaw
get
and Jim
reversed.
Miller chasing Brave
That's the
Greatness
difference, and
against
that's what
Chase
I'm talking
Hooper,
about.
who's on
I feel
fire
like
since moving up to
Rosas Jr.
155
puts
pounds
himself in
April
bad
12th
positions, to
from
be
Miami,
honest.
Florida, USA. Straight ahead,
Um,
continuing into the
Playboy,
big night for the
I was
Flyers.
only
Moreno
watching
taking on
3 rounds.
Edgar Chairez.
I
Former
was
Joe Josh
only
Waitley trainer
watching
last year. He
three
took on
rounds.
his first
Third round,
professional
okay,
Vincent
I
Gracie
hear
Ford.
you.
He
You
does
are
so in his
crazy. He
home
lost
nation
the first two.
against
Yeah,
generational hopefuls
like he
JP
lost the
Manuka.
first two
Cedric
definitely.
Vergara came off season 5
Morales
of the Club
is
Contender Series. And while his
Morales
UFC
is
run has been a
that
touch
is.
uneven thus
Oh
far,
yeah.
he has had some shining moments and
Um,
believes he is primed to produce another one here in Mexico City.
Junior for the win. Easy.
And of course, it
Morales lost
all
round one
before
for
it does. A
sure.
fight night
He
main
was
event
on the ground
featuring two
more
of the
than half
flyweight
of the
division's
round. Yeah,
absolute
he
finest.
lost the first
Brandon
2 rounds.
Moreno
There's no
and Cedric
argument
Erceg. Stay
there.
with us as we continue on in
Even
Mexico City on
the
this
final
Wednesday.
round, there's an argument that he might have lost. But it is what it is. I'm up 8-1, guys. Will Junior be in the top 15 now? I don't know. Neither of them were ranked, but and I don't think the UFC wants to push him too hard. I don't think he's getting a ranked fight next, but since he's pushing for a belt, I guess the UFC might give him the opportunity to start climbing up the ranks. But even I don't feel like he's ready for the top 15. I don't want him to lose again. Short McGee, you are comparing 20 years old to one of the best grapplers to ever enter the UFC. Um, you are comparing 20-year-old to one of the best grapplers to ever enter the UFC. Who are you talking about? Umar and Merab Devalishvili. He's still filling in and learning. Yeah, that's. Oh, you're talking about Hamza. Okay. Yeah, I understand that, short. I'm not. What I'm saying. That's why I was saying I still think he needs to improve. That's basically what I said. I said before Raul Rosas Jr. starts working on his striking and boxing, he needs to perfect his grappling. That's what I was saying. I wasn't necessarily saying that. I wasn't necessarily saying anything bad. I was just saying that I heard you saying that Raul Rosas Jr. needs to work on his striking, on his boxing. And I was like, nah. He should wait before he works on his boxing. He needs to first perfect his grappling because a simple example is Hamza Chimaev, is Habib Nurmagomedov. You can be good at one thing and actually be successful at the highest level in the sport. And Raul Rosas Jr. has the potential to be exceptional at wrestling or at grappling or both, as long as he gives it a little bit more effort. If he can perfect that, look at Merab. Merab is not a great striker, but he's successful because he's found a way to use wrestling effectively. He Raul Rosas Jr. doesn't have to be a chained wrestler. He can just be a submission artist with good wrestling because a lot of BJJ fighters do not understand how to wrestle. They are always on their back. Raul Rosas Jr. is one of the few who are able to use it offensively and successfully, and who have found a way to mix up the submission abilities with the ability to take the fight to the ground. And that's basically what I'm saying. Um, he- okay, when Hamza will fight DDP, what's your prediction? Hamza is an elite fighter, man. Uh, I know a lot of people expect me to say Dricus Duplessis is going to win because I'm South African. I haven't done an analysis on this fight. Maybe my opinion will change, especially because of my prediction strategy. But early pick is Hamza Chimaev. Playboy, last week Guram Kutateladze had the best corner in history, Hamza and Ilya, and lost the fight. I was saying the same thing to myself when I was rewatching the fight. I was like, this guy has an all-star corner, and he still lost. It was sad to watch, man. It was honestly sad to watch because the guy had an all-star corner. Can you imagine, dog? And obviously, it's like Darren Till, right? Darren Till was training with Hamza and all these things, and he still lost against Derek Brunson and was it Dricus Duplessis? And it's no shame losing to Dricus Duplessis, but no, he didn't lose to Derek Brunson. I think he lost to Duplessis. Duplessis was his last fight, I think. Yeah, I think he was his last fight. In any case, um, he didn't perform well, even though he was training with Hamza Chimaev, which just goes to show sometimes it's about talent, right? You can have everything the other person has, but how they apply what they know is what makes them different. It's basically the example I like to make. Or I'm in the legal field, right? How many lawyers do you know? How many attorneys do you know? People have this concept that people have this concept. I'm 8 and 9. I'm also 8 and 9, man. So people have this concept that what do you call it? Because someone is in a specific profession, that they are good at what they're doing. They are good doctors, and they are. average doctors. There are good attorneys, there are average attorneys, and that applies to every other field. So I think this is the same with fighting. You can know everything that Hamza knows, but how he applies it is the difference maker. And similarly with Ilya Tuporia, it was disappointing to see Guram lose like that with Ilya and Hamza in his corner. It was honestly disappointing. Joshua McGee, he will learn not to always take the bag. That's all he was doing. If he picks a side guard or side control, yeah, I agree with that. Venom need the Shires here. If he finishes the fight, my Erceg parlays will continue too. Okay, short. He works a lot with Aljo and will get better at control. Okay, I'm 8 and 9 right now. Wamai, I'm with you, man. Eight and one basically. I've only gotten one fight wrong so far. Playboy, I think Hamza is a natural born fighter. He was born in Chechnya during the war. He only needs a perfect condition against DDP. Yeah, and I think Hamza has perfect conditioning. Go back and look at the fight between him and Robert Whittaker. He wasn't even breathing heavy. Normally at that time, for example, against Kevin Holland, Hamza was breathing heavy. If Kevin Holland managed to get to the second or third round, he might have won that fight. So he wasn't even breathing heavy. I missed the flyweight fight, but I got that wrong. You missed what fight? You missed the Bohas fight. That's the one I got correct, by the way.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue
Only
corner,
Gilbert Burns gave Hamza a hard fight, and Kamaru Usman as well.
1
But that
draw.
was a reckless Hamza Chimaev, a young Hamza Chimaev. I think Hamza Chimaev that fought Robert Whittaker has the potential to not only be a champion but a two-division champion. Lazy boy, I got wrong. Okay, I got what do you call him? Christian Rodriguez wrong. Shires better win this fight, otherwise. Short McGee, you remember when I was breaking down the fight on this on the live streams? I said if Emma's actually lost the fight, I would fight him myself. so, so clearly I was right. He was supposed to win this fight. That's why I was so confident in him. So I think that's the next step is to. But Shires has a horrible takedown defense. I'm worried about that. KO I went here. Okay, I'm worried about um, Shires' horrible takedown defense. To be honest. Shires looks like Alex Pereira from a distance. Come on, Shires. Wow, if that had landed, it would have been brutal, man.
And that one jab caused some redness already under the right eye of Vergara. Shires fighting right underneath his fighting hero, Brandon Moreno, tonight.
But now if Chires puts too much of a boxing emphasis on this fight, one of the things you can do against those guys is you can hit them with leg kicks and calf kicks. They have such a bladed stance because they want to put the jab on you that they don't check kicks as effectively.
Well, that and you have to put the weight on the lead leg if you're really going to pop that jab out there. And every time you do, CJ Vergara looking to attack that calf.
It's already red.
Cali loading up on the left hand, just out of range.
Full jab before Jairu. What's that? What the?
14-0.
Jairez is faster and can control the distance. I think it's easy win unless something crazy happens.
Under Vergara's eye.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. He's in Mexico, so even if the fight is close, obviously it's going to go to Jairez. Oh!
I almost elbowed my broadcast partner, Louis Sanko. I apologize. And sheesh, early man for Chavez. Yeah, back to the bread and butter.
He's in.
There's the tap. Kudos to Cali. And
Let's go! Let's go! What a finish, man. What a finish. What a finish, man. He drops him. He goes after him. He submits him. I mean, I think CJ Vergara had given up at that point. I don't think. I think he could have fought the submission, but I think he gave up.
Oh, he's so emotional.
Vergara threw high kick, Playboy. Damn, finish him, dude. He finished him, man. Don't put fucking heads up. No way, he choked me instead of KO. Yeah, baby, easy. 9-1. Let's go, guys. Yeah, baby. Dude, the trolls picked the wrong card, man. What happened? So what happened is Shirez dropped CJ Vergara. And then after dropping CJ Vergara, Vergara came back up, but Shirez actually went after him, hit him with a couple of shots, and then found the rear naked choke. And basically he won. Shoshat Mickey, that boy can crack. Yeah, I agree, man. I agree. Left hook like Erceg. No. Left hook like Moreno. Shoshat McGee, what a killer. That's crazy, man. Anyway, guys, I'm up 9-1. Where them trolls at? CJ Vergara honestly has the worst chin in the UFC. Damn. I knew if he went to war with Van, he could scrap. Yeah, that's what I said when I was breaking down the fights on my live. By the way, guys, I break down fights individually on the live section throughout the week from Monday up until Friday. So that I don't bulk them up. I don't do them as a whole anymore. I do them individually. So that, well, I know that everyone doesn't want to watch like a long thing, so you can just watch the prediction you want to basically focus on. So in my prediction, I actually did say that um, I felt like the fight with Joshua Van showed me that between him and CJ Vergara, um, what do you call him? Shirez has that dog in him, and he's a little bit better. Is a little bit better of a fighter because I rate Van highly, even though Shirez had a reach advantage. Um, I knew if he went to war with Van, he could scrap. Yeah, I agree. Venom, damn, I have 4 parlays going on Torres now. Yeah, that one also worries me because both are finishers. Shoshat McGee, he has fought the so crazy competition. So he record looks buff, yeah. I agree, man. Oh, it looks bad. You know, he has fought the so crazy competition, so his record looks bad. Oh, you mean Chairez? I agree. Wamai, I just need Moreno and Torres now. Wamai, I'm with you, man. I'm with you. I just need Moreno and Torres to win, and then I'm 11 and 1. We're back. We're back. We're back. The trolls chose the wrong card to come after me, man. They look flipping stupid right now. They chose the wrong card to come after me.
Hace poquito más de un año yo no tenía dinero para operarme y mi abuelo padre vendió su camioneta para operarme y unos meses después de estar en OPC, el año pasado él
If
estaba
Moreno
aquí
wins, I'll have three
abrazándome.
parlays here tonight. Wow.
Hoy estoy muy
Wow.
triste porque no está aquí. Yo
I
estoy seguro
want
que
that
está
to happen,
recuperando
man.
ya
After everything
de
that
su
has been
hermano.
happening. Short McGee, you've been calling me the GOAT even when my predictions were terrible. And terrible, I mean just over 50%, sometimes 60%. And I was hard on myself. Even Rifler was like, dude, don't be too hard on yourself. But I think being hard on myself is important. That's how I improve. I need to be hard on myself. Otherwise, I'm going to be okay with mediocre results. But I appreciate you guys, man.
What do you want next? Can you be a force in this division?
Shoshot McGee, I need it after about the last three cards. Yeah, man, you deserve it, man. Got cooked. I'm with you. You know, I was there with you, getting cooked alongside you. Until the trolls came for me
Chama no chama.
last week. So a part of me
Estoy
wants to
feliz.
go into the
Vengo para
comment
pelear,
section and
quiero
say
seguir peleando.
you were
Creo
saying,
que también
but I'll leave it to you
tengo mucho
guys.
por hacer aquí, puedo ser
I'll
campeón
leave it to
y
you
bueno,
guys.
hoy vamos a festejar con unos tacos y ¡Arriba Mexicali!
Listen, I'm very happy. I have a lot to show. We're going to continue to work on it tonight. We're going to eat some tacos.
I got the
That was
trolls.
a tremendous performance. Ladies
Get
and
them for
gentlemen,
me.
give it up
Get
for
them for
Edgar
me, my guy.
Chairez.
I know you. I trust you. I'll handle the line. Handle it. Handle it, man. The comment section was brutal. Last week, uh, actually this week, the comment section was brutal, man. I don't want to lie. It was brutal. But one thing about me, whenever I'm pushed into a corner, I improve. And my videos look better. What does parlays mean? I think ask people like Shoshot McGee. He's the one who would better explain it. Shoshot McGee, can you explain what a parlay is? I don't bet, so just write it down. I'll read it out so that I'll read it for everyone who maybe doesn't understand what a parlay is. Or whoever knows what a parlay is, please explain it. All I know is that a parlay is basically predicting three different fights or more. Like let's say for example you say Kevin Borges is going to win, Manuel Torres is going to win, and Moreno is going to win. If you get all three right, it's a parlay. You got it. I think that's what it means. Shoshat McGee, that one troll will get a message at 7 a.m. every day until the days. Yes, he needs to subscribe and apologize. That's the right way to actually go. You pick multiple people to win on a bet. Yeah, that's basically it. That's the simplest way to actually explain it. Yes, you pick multiple people to win on a bet. So Playboy, that's what a parlay is, or just pick multiple outcomes on a bet. Oh, okay. I didn't know about the multiple outcomes, but that also makes sense. So maybe on one fight you say it's going to be a decision, on the other you say it's going to be a finish. Yeah, that makes sense. So Playboy, I hope that explains what a parlay is.
This is a four-fight main card, at least right now, because the breaking news for you, Jeff Neal is injured. He is out of his fight against the striking welterweight contender Carlos Prates. Both men will not compete at UFC 314. We hope to have some big news, though, on Carlos Prates in the weeks to come. All right, coming up next, time for the co-main event in the lightweight division. There is Manuel Torres. He has not prioritized
If you do
strategy
multiple
as much
outcomes
as
and
patience
it hits,
in
you're
fights prior.
rich. Damn.
Finishes across his 15
Yeah, yeah. One time master,
his style.
one time master predictions, which I think I have.
Another high-octane
You
striker from
know,
the
especially if I get 11 out of 12. My faith in my prediction strategy is already solid at this point. I just need to have a bit more consistency. I need for next week to be the same, and the week after that, maybe after 3 weeks of similar results, I'll have a little bit more confidence in it. Then I can shift my focus to interviews and predicting fight outcomes, because I think there's a way to actually also predict fight outcomes. The same way I predicted Vince Morales versus Raul Rosas Jr., I think that can be applied to every single fight. But yeah, that's going to also take up a lot of my time. But I'll need to figure it out. That's one of the reasons why, when the videos for finish or decision predictions, I don't post my predictions on that video, because I don't want to do anything I don't feel like I'm good at, and I don't think I'm good at predicting outcomes. So I'm mainly focusing on predicting who wins, and then once I feel like I've figured that out, then I'll go to outcomes of fights. Okay, bro, chill. I'm not from Mars. Oh, okay. um, uh, Playboy. Okay, bro, chill. I'm not from Mars. Stay away from specific outcomes. Okay. Playmate still mad. You asked, I told you. Nah, the Playboy, play nice, man. We're all friends here, man. Like, I want our chats to be healthy. You know, it's always fun when we all get along. So yeah, let's all be friends and not fight each other. 2 fights left. Oh my god.
live in Mexico City, Mexico for UFC
I didn't think I'd make it this far, man. I took a 30 minute nap. Be nice or I submit you. So I didn't actually think I'd make it this far, man. I was so sleepy,
Well, if you're looking for the
but
definition of
I
a
slept for
Mexican
like 30
fight,
minutes.
look no further than Chihuahua and Will
Vince
Torres, who's thrilled
Morales.
fans with his technique, grit, and warrior spirit. Tonight he looks for his fourth UFC finish against veteran action hero Drew Dober, who is never not ready to get into a fist fight.
I think the Mexican crowd is going to love the way I fight. Manuel Torres brings in that Mexican spirit when he fights, and the way I fight, Mexico's going to sure love and respect that too. En esta pelea yo pienso que voy a salir con la mano hacia arriba, que voy a finalizar a Drew Dober y que voy a dar un gran show para mi gente.
11 years into his journey as a mixed martial artist, Manuel Torres is just about hitting his prime at 30. And if his first 3 UFC wins over Frank Camacho, Nicholas Moda, and Chris Duncan can be used as indicators, this bonus winning machine is on its way to even bigger and better things in 2025 and beyond.
I bet Torres. Okay. I also I also picked the Torres. I need Torres and Moreno to win, and then my day will be made, and I will be even more upset. And I have Torres and Moreno. I'll be more upset at Christian Rodriguez because he's the only person who prevented me from having a clean sweep. You know, and especially if Torres and Moreno win, I'll be very hurt. I'll be like, why Rodriguez? Why couldn't you find a way to win, dude? I could have swept the card. and especially because it was close, you know.
Better be prepared.
And he fought in the last round. I don't know why. Let's see how bad the weight cut really was. For who? For Drew Dober or for Torres? Who had a bad weight cut? I don't know. I think I'm more. I agree with Short McGee. Both, like I said during the stream, and even when I was breaking down the fights, what do you call him? Uh, Drew Dober has a 75% finishing rate, and Manuel Torres has a like 92 or something like that, around that amount finishing rate. So the probability of this fight getting to a decision is very low. So a KO or TKO sounds a little bit more probable, or even a submission. I mean, but both of them I don't feel like are good, are particularly great at wrestling. I don't know, but it's going to be a finish, and most likely it's going to be a finish. Damn. Okay. Now I'm a little bit worried. Yeah, I'm also worried, but by the time by the time I assume that, what do you call him? Drew Dober will also be tired. Mm. But Drew can low key grapple to save his ass. Are you saying Drew can't wrestle or can wrestle? Can you please I need early ticket or sub. I'm with you, especially in this fight. I don't want to be on the edge of my seat. I just want him to finish the fight and so that we can move on to Moreno.
Ladies, gentlemen, playing the tennis upon us, Manuel Torres and Drew Dober. Take the fight on DraftKings Sportsbook, -110 on both sides. Torres 30, Drew Dober 36. Torres 2 inches taller. He has a 3.5-inch advantage. Start now for the introductions. Here's Chris Buckler.
Okay. Okay, that worries me a little bit now.
This fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a freestyle fighter holding professional record, 27 wins, 14 losses, 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Denver, Colorado, by way of Omaha, Nebraska, USA,
Drew Dober.
And now, introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a freestyle fighter holding a professional record, 15 wins, 1 loss. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 156 pounds.
fighting.
El Tijuana, Mexico.
Mexico, Mexico.
El Loco.
Let's go, Torres.
Mike Beltran.
Get me to 10, my guy.
Beltran handles the
Get me
octagon
to
action.
10.
The great Red De La Cruz with us here tonight. Thank you, Red.
Alhamdulillah.
Buckle up, folks.
Alhamdulillah.
Round one of what could be a lightweight heater in the co-main event between Manuel Torres and Drew Dober. That's Dober in that southpaw stance in blue. Dober asked the question in our fighter meeting as he talked patience. Can I be the more disciplined of all fighter and maybe let him be the more enthusiastic guy at times? We shall see.
Dover feels like he needs to be better in that area. Look, we've seen this guy have some of the best and most fun fights in the UFC.
Whoa. Woof. Torres is landing big shots, man.
Pretty sharp start for Torres.
Torres knows everything to put you out, man. See, he's got to be very careful there. Because you see multiple people get hit with a counter right hand doing exactly that. They overreach, they get out of position, and they can't recover before that counter comes.
And that is exactly what has happened to him both in the Moto fight and the Camacho fight. When he gets a little bit over
Ooh.
himself,
Nice head kick.
Dober to potentially land a counter left hand. Because Manuel Torres puts everything on every strike.
You can get them.
Dober tonight
We're
trying
so
to
bad.
build up
Only have one. No! Finish, finish, finish. Are we going to number 10?
something's the fight's going on.
Huh?
No, no,
Let's go.
fight's over.
Let's go.
Dober doesn't understand. He got knocked out and came back.
Until he sees the replay and sees himself, he'll know that that was a great stop. That was actually a late stop.
It was a little late.
Let's go.
Out go.
Let's go. Let's go.
Those long straight shots were landing from the very start. And when you hit like this dude, you cannot take too many of them. Watch right here. Look, this is the jab.
Yeah, if that happens, I'll take your word for it. I'll be waiting.
Watch this. He's done. He's done. Laura, he's done already. He's not even responding or moving.
13, 14.
I mean, he's done already. Fight's over.
Yeah, 15 unanswered shots.
I mean, but look at it.
The strategy works.
Spam.
We are back.
When you get hit on the same side of your face,
We are
you
back.
take shots, in most cases, you go down. That was nasty.
And pretty scary to see Dober conversing with one of the doctors. Still not exactly sure what happened. Well, Manuel Torres happened in a big way tonight. And resoundingly, El Loco moves to 4-1
Whew.
in the octagon.
Let me respond to my
Amazing
people.
moment for the Mexican athlete to produce like that.
I need Eli TKO or something. We got it, short, we got it, my guy. Jonaldo Mendoza, we're so bad, and you only have one loss in this card so far. Yeah, man, and I'm up 10. I just need Moreno to win, and I'll be on 11-1 officially. So now there's only one fight left. I got 10 correct and 1 wrong. Moreno, please come through and give me that 11. So that the trolls, I just wish Rodriguez would have fought a little bit more in the second round and we would have swept the card, you know? We would have swept the card. We almost swept the card, but let me not say that. Let's wait for Moreno to actually come through before I talk about sweeping cards. But this is what I've been talking about, guys. Man, when I try to improve, people think I'm just playing. When I want to improve, this is what I want to do. I remember telling Shawshot McGee and Rifler, Penal Rifler, that I want to get to a point whereby I can hit an average of 90% to 100%. And both of them are like, nah, that's not possible, man. Maybe 70, 80. But they were saying it nicely, very respectfully. But I told them, "Mara, I know I can do it. And I think I've done it, man. Let's see how this prediction strategy goes throughout the next coming months. But I'm confident if I'm right, by December, my average will be around 85% prediction accuracy. Like I said before, man, I tested this prediction strategy on 500 fights, and that's why it was so heartbreaking for me for what happened last week. But that was only one card. Obviously, there will be cards whereby I don't do so great, but the majority of them, I'm confident I'll be doing really well. So, Donald Mendoza, I appreciate that, my guy. Donald, one loss, yeah. Venom, fight is finished. Yeah, man, I'm so happy, man. Dude, Moreno wins. I'll send $30 your way, as promised. I would appreciate that, man. Shot McGee, let's go. Let's go, my guy. Playboy. Dover, like the leg. Yeah, you like the leg, man. Shot McGee just bet the 10 on big at 110. Who's big, man? I don't, what, if Moreno wins, there is hope for 2025. I agree. If you get to 90%, I can retire. I'm going to get there, man. I'm going to get there. Once for now, I just want to make sure that I average 80% or 85%. And then once I see my prediction accuracy being around 80 to 85, I'm going to push it further and maybe try to get it past the 90%, because right now the strategy that I'm using is 89% accurate over 500 fights. So 89% can easily go to cross 90, but I'm just being realistic and say I'm aiming for 85% by December, or maybe 80% at worst. And then once I feel like I'm at 80% next year, I'll try to push it to 90, 95%. And then maybe around that time, maybe I'll start creating an ad. That's the plan. I need him to hit, and boy did he. Big T Torres. I mean, yeah, he's Big T Torres, man. I'm so flipping happy. I don't wanna lie. I'm so happy, man. I'm so happy. I'm happy because I put in so much work into this, man. People don't understand. Hey, like people don't understand. Like if a lot of the people who are saying crazy things to me on my channel saw the amount of work that I put into predicting fights, I don't think anyone would say anything bad about me, man. I don't sleep trying to perfect everything that I'm doing on the channel. On average, I sleep like 3 hours in a day, trying to improve, you know. And obviously, it's because I'm competitive and I want to be the best. But I also do it for the few people that I see support me like heavy. People like Shawshot, people like Rifler, Tweezy as well is very supportive. Even when I'm down, like there are a couple of people that consistently, even when I'm kicking myself when I'm down, I know they come through and they're like, nah, man, don't do that. So I try my best to actually continuously improve and improve and improve and improve. And I think I did it. I think I did it. But we'll see on the next card, man. We'll see on the next card how consistent I will be, because just being good on one card doesn't mean much to me. It's good because now the trolls can don't have anything to say. If I get this parlay, I'll back up for this downfall I was on. I'll be back up from this downfall I was on. I think you're going to get that, man. I'm pretty confident in Moreno. I was more scared about the Torres than I am about Moreno, but you know what? Maybe Steve Erceg is tired of losing. Maybe Steve Erceg has put in 10 times more the effort in the gym. Maybe Steve Erceg is going to surprise us. Who knows? But I still feel like Moreno is better, and I'm not going to change my mind on that. But I am worried, I'm not gonna lie, because Steve Erceg has been losing fights, man. If he loses this one, he will be on a 3 fight win streak, losing streak, I mean. I'm about to make your trolls YouTube jump out of the chair. Yeah, the only sorry we are accepting is a subscription. Yeah, they should subscribe for all the things they were doing to me. They should subscribe and watch every video. Swipe, swipe the next card. That's the goal, my guy. That's the goal, and we're going to sweep a couple of cards this year. I can promise you. Might not be all of them, but I'm going to sweep a couple of cards this year. It's short notice for Steve as well. Yeah, man. But that's my main worry is that Steve Ersteg is still young, he's still hungry, and he might be tired of losing. So someone like that is probably going to put in 10 times more the effort in the training room. So that also worries me. But if the same guy who faced Pantoja and Kai Karafan shows up, Moreno is going to beat him up.
I came from two losses, and I knew a lot of people was expecting what was next to my career.
Oh, that kick looked like it hurt him. The kick got through.
I just tried to enjoy the moment.
Look at the urgency. Moreno right back to his feet.
I just tried to be very clear in that fight, and I showed that.
Well, Moreno really starting to try to put some on him now. His confidence is growing every single second. Styling on him to close the show. Welcome back to the Assassin Baby.
The assassin
That's a
baby.
Mexican fighter in him.
The assassin
That
baby.
mentality I go against. Amir Albazi is going to be the new Brandon Moreno. I think that fight shows to the world I belong to the best fighters in the
I feel
world.
bad for. Okay, I don't feel bad for the trolls, but this is the worst card they could have chosen to come after me on. I think had they done that last week on the previous card, then they would have been right. To some extent, they would have been like, yeah, you see, we were right. So they chose the wrong card to try and come after me, and they chose the card that I actually went and just did exceptionally well on. Shoshat McGee, Steve has good scrambles and great boxing, but I think at kickboxing range and the pressure is how Moreno wins. I can't remember specifically my breakdown for this particular fight because it was the first fight that I broke down. But
Astro Boy Steve Erceg with a major statement.
I don't know, man. I feel like Steve Erceg's boxing is overrated. Maybe I'm wrong. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. But I don't see what a lot of people see. I know a lot of people are saying he has amazing boxing, but I don't see that, man. I think he just has decent or average. Okay, maybe above average if he was able to get ranked. But I mean, it's not great to be honest. Should I cash out now 200 euro or wait if Moreno wins 280? I mean, do you want to risk it all? The decision is yours, but for me personally, I'm the I'm the kind of guy who plays it safe. I would never put every. For me, it's never all or nothing, to be honest. So, are you willing to lose $200 for $80? That's the question. If you're willing to lose 200 for $80, I mean, that's the decision you have to make. But if it was me, I would never risk. Well, if I was risking $200 for 1,000, then maybe it would be worth it. But I would never risk 200 for $80. Never. Even if Moreno wins, okay, bro, I cashed out. Okay, I mean that's smart. 20 coming your way. I appreciate that, man. We'll see. I'll see you with the notification. Um, Boxing is good, but Venom, I appreciate that, man. Um, Leave your email so that I can respond. Boxing is good, but I will get kicked to pieces at range, and um, at range and muscled in the clinch. I will send you an email to give you info. Western Union. I'm in South Africa. I don't know what Western Union is, to be honest. I used to use PayPal, but PayPal has become bougie. So I just use the buy me a coffee thingy, which is on the link is on the channel description. I use the buy me a coffee thingy. I think it's a lot more easier. Um, but you can send me an email, man. You can send me an email as well, but you would need to check it with your laptop, not your phone. It won't appear with a phone. You need to check it with a laptop or something like maybe a tablet. It'll appear. I'm not sure, but with a phone, my email won't appear. You need to check the about section of the channel with a laptop, and then you'll find my email. Or you know what? It's the name of the channel at gmail.com. Like it's simple. It's once upon a slugfest at gmail.com, and that's my email. So take the name of the channel and then add at gmail.com.
So frankly, because there is that inner confidence, he knows who he is, he knows what he's about, and Steve Erceg, to your point, John, came in here and just lit this division on fire. But tonight, he's got to remind everybody.
Let's go, Moreno. Please get this one done. Please get it done, man. I need this 11th one. Short McGee has been saying the redemption arc is coming. We are redeemed now. We're back. Okay, now officially, I'll need to check. I'll need to check a couple more fights, but yeah, so far this one makes me happy. He has never won in Mexico, but today is the day. Why would you say that, dude? I didn't even know that he hasn't won in Mexico.
You do not have a flyweight Mount Rushmore without Brandon Moreno. And I mean, he's so magnetic, not just because we're in Mexico City. Obviously, he is the face of Mexican MMA, but to me, he is the champion that all of us can identify with because it has not been perfect.
Oh, and three in Mexico. Damn.
He had to claw his way back. He got the belt. He lost the belt.
That's pretty
He got
bad,
the
man.
belt again. He
That's
lost
pretty
it again.
bad.
I mean, there are
To
so many
show the
chapters
fight for 1
to
minute.
the story of Brandon
Come
Moreno, but
on,
the
man.
chapter
You
that
know
we're
I
in
can't
right
do that.
now is
Like,
freedom. That was the word that he used in our fight,
that's
and he
not
puts
what
no
we
more
do here,
pressure.
man.
He's
Like, I
tunneled.
don't
He
want the
knows
UFC
he
to come
needs
after
to
me.
scoop. And when you watch Brandon Moreno operate without pressure and with freedom, you
I'm
see
already
what he
using
did
their
to Amir Al
professional
which was
fighter
an absolute
images
masterclass
so I can't really
But
risk
strike
that.
super hot going into that fight.
Um,
Now, Brandon Moreno, I
Gosho,
love Brandon
CJ,
Moreno. He's a great guy, great
Shoshat
public figure.
McGee, fourth
He does
time
everything right.
is the charm. Yeah, man.
This
Hopefully,
story of Mexican mixed martial arts cannot be
God willing,
understated.
God
The one
willing, he
man
actually gets
amateur
this one
Hall
done.
of Fame, the glitz and the glamour,
Um,
is the win in Mexico City.
I need
He is
this one, which is
unmatched
crazy
tonight.
because I'm
He
already
sent a
up 10,
bolt of healing in
but I
motion.
need this
The
one,
pride
man.
he feels in doing this,
I need
healing
this
like
one.
this. He's never
I
had a
will
win where
feel
he felt
like
like
I'm fully redeemed.
I'm
Like
getting his hand raised. He
my
said it got his
confidence will
mission
be
tonight.
back if I
Believe
can
me,
get
while
this
Aussie
one.
Fighting did the whole camp in Vegas for this one, a full month here at altitude. We'll see if it helps the decorated former two-time champ produce the desired result here tonight. Whitetail on the tape for the main event looks like this. Brandon Moreno near 2.5 to 1 favorite. He's 31. Steve Erceg 29. Erceg taller by an inch. 2 inches in reach for the assassin Brandon Moreno. All right, now for your main event introductions. Here's Bruce. Ladies and gentlemen,
Thank you,
this
brother.
is
I appreciate that. I'll check it after.
of the
I'll
evening.
check it after.
Sanctioned by
Man,
Commission
that's incredible, man.
Retadora de
But
Artes,
did you leave
Mexico,
your
State
email? Did you
of
send me an email?
Three judges
Send
going
me
to
an email,
start this
dude.
octagon fight are
Send me
Marcelo
an email
Taliabato and Chris
so
Reed.
that we
And with
can
the
talk
action
after
begins,
this.
the referee in charge of the octagon, Herb
Okay,
Dean.
okay, cool. I appreciate that, man. That means a lot to me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Short Maggie, short notice with a striker.
Those in attendance at
Short
UFC
notice with a
fans
striker, he
watching
can
around the world.
out the
This
range
is
and
the
maybe
moment
out
you've
grapple.
all
Yeah,
been
man,
waiting
that's.
for.
But I'm still worried
Live
because
from the
obviously,
Solar
despite
Arena,
everything that we are saying,
CBS
Steve
in
Erceg might not
Mexico
want to lose
City.
again, and he might have been working hard, even if it's short notice. So I'm a little bit worried, but we'll see how the fight plays out in the first round. If Moreno wins the first round, then Erceg is not gonna win. We got this. I agree, man. Venom. Yeah, I left my email in there. You're welcome. I appreciate that. We'll talk. I'll definitely send you an email, man. Thank you. Thank you. I think this is only the second time on the channel that I've ever actually received any money from anyone actually, which is crazy. But I appreciate that, man. Truly. Um, short Maggie, you see those shorts? You can't lose with those shorts. Venom, but mine was biggest amount. XD, but mine was biggest amount. Nah, yeah, I think so. No, the guy sent the last guy sent the $30. Yeah, but still, dude, even 20 is fine with me. I appreciate it. I, in fact, in South Africa, it converts to around, let me see, 300 and something. 300 and something rands, right? So it's pretty decent. Um, but mine was the biggest one. You earned it, bro. Bro, made me 200. I do it because I love the sport, man. And if it helps other people make money, then that's a side thing that I'm also happy about. Because I remember there was this guy who told me he didn't have rent money and he wasn't being paid at work. It seems like there was an issue. It was the time I sweeped last year when I sweeped. I can't remember which card I sweeped. And he was like, he put money on that and he was able to make money for rent. Like, that's incredible to know. So that's one of the things I still want to do. Even if people don't tell me, I don't care about that. As long as I'm able to help, that's one of the most important things to me. So yeah, Shoshat McGee, boy, got dragons on his short. Venom, the Bodges win was huge. Yeah, I was even skeptical to be honest. I was doubting myself on that one, but he won dominantly. Like it wasn't even close, man. So that's why that's that pick, that Borges pick made me more confident in this prediction strategy. Yeah, I should have listened. Now there's still time, man. It's not like it's a once-off thing. There's going to be more predictions that are going to come from that same strategy that picked the Borges or Bojas. So don't beat yourself up too much. And plus, we haven't been doing so great, so I don't even blame you for not even taking it seriously. Shoshat Migi thought the cartel was about it, but they solved it on the judges. Damn, that was a sick body punch, man. Damn, Moreno's beating up Erceg, man.
Erceg trying to answer the tough start from Moreno.
Yeah, that was nice, Jay.
Moreno should go back to the body, man.
On March 1st against Lasua Almayev was pulled from that for this opportunity here.
Shoshat Migi thought the cartel. Yeah, the cartel is solved now, but man, that would have been probably one of the worst robberies
Jab by Moreno.
in UFC history. That was a domination, man. Venom. Now, if Erceg wins by decision, get the 260 more by accident. Nah, Erceg is not. I don't think Erceg is going to win this one. Already, he's not looking good, but we'll see. We'll see. I think Moreno takes this one.
Good head movement by Erceg there. Moreno's jab splits the goal.
Venom. Yeah, Erceg getting pissed up. Yeah, man. I mean, it's not looking good early. I don't know how the fight will play out as it goes, but he's not looking good early, man. Short McGee, Moreno looks faster. Yeah, man. He looks faster and sharper. No, my internet is buffering. Oh, okay, it's
Erceg
back.
trying to find a home for that counter left hook.
Steve looks like he's in mud. Yeah, that's why when people say like they were impressed with his boxing or that he would win, I was like surprised. That, like, why would anyone think that?
Erceg back to work with the jab. Nice head movement by the former champ.
Rocked him. Damn. Am I behind? Oh, yeah, I'm behind by a few seconds.
I love how Moreno is mixing up his timing here. He's obviously mixing the targets as well, but he's throwing a lot on kind of an off beat.
Oh, nice uppercut by Erceg. And that came after a nifty little leg kick. Some appreciable damage on that new leg.
Moreno looks good, man. Moreno looks like he's ready for another shot at the belt. But let's not get too ahead of ourselves. Shoshat McGee, good boxing, no footwork. I still don't feel like there's good boxing, to be honest. Maybe it's the footwork that's making me feel like that. Okay, I see it. I see it. Yeah, I think maybe it's the lack of the footwork and speed as well. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, no. I didn't see it before. I think I now see it. You are right about the footwork. I think that's what's missing.
Short left hand for Erceg. Goes past the guard. Nice strikes from Moreno.
He's got to stop taking those right hands. Erceg is taking way too many right hands.
Moreno shouldn't extend himself too much. He should remember this is a five-fight round.
Nice kick by Moreno.
Not again, a five-round fight. I mean,
It's a 25-minute fight, man. If you're
so
Erceg, you got to remember.
he shouldn't be throwing too hard
Leg kicks.
and then ends up guessing out in the later rounds and then makes us lose for no reason. Shoshat McGee, if Steve moves side to side, he would be a problem. But he's in mine. I agree, man. I honestly agree.
So he's reading your jab. So if you're going to go off of that, you're going to go high guard. That's the anything defensively. If you want the leg kicks, you just got to find that way to cover the distance, but you've got to go a little carefully. Your knees, front kicks, are definitely up the middle, especially when he's playing that game. And when it feels comfortable, those any of the case series of it, any of them.
Venom. Moreno slowed down at the end of the round to some
Moreno
good
also
jabs from
very
Steve.
strong swing
Yeah,
here. Good
that's
job of
why I was
Erceg, but
saying Moreno
digs to
shouldn't
the
just
body
be
of
throwing
Moreno.
recklessly, because I could see that like he's putting too much into every shot
Making his
he
targets
throws. I
hard.
think
Big right hand over the
he's
top.
also concerned about
Missed that
outdoing
strike with a round right.
Kai Kara France, and that
Our
might
next pay per view
backfire.
is UFC 314 on April 12th.
God
Ron
willing,
Mosby
it
versus
does not,
contest for the undisputed featherweight
but
title. Chandler, let me
I'm
know when
just
that
worried.
and you can
I,
make
I,
your
I,
first bet
I I
right now.
get this
I
feeling
bet you
that
can win
Moreno
big
is
tonight.
trying
Join April 7th
to
for your $10
finish
shot
Erceg
on prize
faster
picks.
than Kai Kara France. Because if he can't finish Erceg faster than Kai Kara France,
Steve Erceg,
then
maybe that front kick might be
he
a little
can't
bit
skip
closer
the
there.
line to fight for the belt again. You know.
Well, he recognized that his time in the
So
jab.
I hope he doesn't do that.
Tactical attempt to fake
He's
that jab.
overswinging
And
too
also a
much, and
target, not always to the head,
Steve
but to
Erceg
the
is
body.
starting to
Right
be a
over
little
the
bit
top.
sharper.
Jab to the body of the southpaw.
Ooh! As I was saying that, the Moreno
Nice action there by Erceg.
is landing really nicely. No, Short McGee, I see what you were saying about um, Steve Erceg's boxing. It looks nice, but it doesn't seem effective.
Oh, nice right hand.
Bigger shot by Erceg.
Oh no!
Erceg went for the knee there.
John, and that's what we're talking
Erceg
about.
is
Erceg, how
starting to
ready
have
he
a
keeps
bit
his
of
head.
success, man.
He's throwing his punches.
Moreno,
Erceg now read that.
do
He's trying
not
to time a
do
knee
not
as he steps in.
rush this, please.
Both fighters with tremendously high fight IQs, great head coaches.
Moreno is throwing one punch, dog, like a sort of like a
Good weapon choice there by Moreno.
hook straight or something like that. I don't know. I don't think it's a hook,
He does that step.
right?
He steps and throws that kick.
Like he's throwing the same kind of punch over and over again, and it's easy to predict now.
Sharp left by Moreno. Looked like maybe Erceg
Um,
might have had his first opportunity to wrestle.
He had his hand up there on that left hand. He was able to catch it
Short
with
Short
the glove.
McGee, Moreno's going to war.
Erceg
Hope he
trying to
lost.
distance him with his hands.
I'm worried now, to be honest, because I feel like Erceg is starting to have a bit more
Solid
success.
right gets through for Moreno that time.
Yeah, there was no hands on that one. Straight down the middle.
Um, the,
That's a
oh,
Big answer from
wow.
Moreno. Goes to the body.
Venom, being in Mexico would be hard to lose a decision unless it's
Nice to
dominant.
see
Yeah, I
Moreno turn
agree.
that overhand right into a
Short
lumber
McGee,
change.
boxing is working because he is
It makes
starting to
me
use
think
his
Derek
legs.
Brunson is going to be content to box
Oh, yeah, that makes
and deal with
sense.
that nasty, nasty jab of Erceg.
Erceg
Steve
starting
is starting to slip nicely. Yeah, and he's starting to land a little bit. Although I still feel like Moreno is winning this fight, but it's
See, right now,
slightly, he's slowing down, and I don't like that
jab by Moreno.
because Erceg doesn't seem like he's
Erceg
slowing
steps
down.
off one of his own. Erceg pretty disciplined with that right guard on that left hand attempt.
Ooh, that was nice.
by Moreno. Make
I'm
sure you keep
nervous.
that
I'm
wrestle
nervous
in his
too,
mind.
man. I'm honestly very nervous. Because Moreno has one punch, and that's what worries
Then
me.
pop the jab.
Shoshat McGee thought it would be a takeover. Oh no, the data is gone. Let me connect to the Wi-Fi. Um, my the data I was using. um, you guys will tell me. I'm still trying to connect to the 5G, but maybe because it's late, it won't give me problems. This is the 5G that was making YouTube kick me out of the stream. So hopefully that's going to not happen. Um, so yeah, let's go 5G. Do the right thing and actually work, please. Please, 5G, please. Anyway, but at least they did this on the last fight. I didn't think it would. Moreno is definitely landing the bigger shots. Okay, okay, that's good to hear. Venom Moreno is being smarter now with his punches. I'm glad because now it means he's going to be up 2 rounds. Because I was honestly worried about him losing momentum. Um, wait, okay. Let me try and reconnect because my data on the other phone was finished. I think he lost 2 rounds. You think Moreno? Who lost 2 rounds? Steve is starting to get caught a lot more. Yeah, I think Moreno is up 2 rounds in my opinion. Venom, who do you why do you think, or are you talking about Steve Erceg that he you think he's losing 2 rounds? I think Moreno won round one, lost the second round. I don't know, man. I think it was a little bit closer in the beginning. I think Moreno was landing the bigger shots. In all honesty, I didn't see the end of round two, so it's hard for me to make a judgment. But I'm sticking with the idea, idea that
Then a big
I'm
overhand
I'm
right land.
I'm back. I'm
Brandon
watching the
Moreno,
fight now.
very competitive second round.
So
It
six
was a
openings
competitive
made in
second
that
round, so
maiden round.
Moreno is
Looks
up
like some
two for
wrestling
sure.
here as we get to the middle point of this fight.
Moreno is finally landing kicks.
And we also know
Okay.
there's a little bit of fatigue out of his guy there in round two. Round three of a possible five.
Moreno is up two. I agree. Round two was close. Yeah, but it's Mexico. You also have to remember that Moreno is a star. So when the fight is close and they're in Mexico and the other guy is a star, most likely he's the one who's going to get the round. It's 2-0. Moreno all day. I think. I agree with Shoshat McGee. I think Moreno. Ooh, nice punch.
A lot to look at here early round three.
Yeah, same concept switching stances though as well. You can switch stances too, not just him.
Safe said he looked a little tired. I didn't feel like he slowed down much, but I think Erceg is just starting to really find his rhythm a little bit better.
Moreno does such a good job hiding in his shoulders. He
Yeah.
does tip his head up, but when he's there, kind of puts on that backpack, hides in his traps, and just makes it really, really tough to
Oh,
tip.
Erceg is tall, man.
Yeah, that's well put. Minute gone by round three. Erceg to work off of his jab. Good job by Moreno to change levels there and attack the body.
Moreno pressure and damage. Yeah,
I love what Safe said. More body
I
shots.
feel like the fight
Right
is
now,
even, but because of Moreno's pressure and optics, basically he looks like he is doing more. He's controlling the fight more.
try to get into the gas tank of Erceg.
But it's still early in the round to determine who's taking this one. But so far for me, it's still 50-50. It's
Erceg
still
first up with
anyone's
six
round, to
shots
be
round
honest.
two.
He is. He's really figuring out the range, and the more that Moreno misses, particularly when he's really trying to hit all
I
the
mean,
shots,
Moreno is
I
landing
mean,
bigger
missing
shots,
is
man.
just so exhausting.
In a close round, I'm going to favor Moreno.
Moreno really mixing up the weaponry here.
Nice by Moreno there. Inside kick.
Venom, Erceg needs something big to win this round. Yeah, I agree because in all honesty, it's close, but optically or visually, Moreno feels like he's pressuring more. He's landing the bigger shots.
Erceg's volume was much higher.
So I think I would say so far I'm leaning towards Moreno up 3 rounds. To be honest, Shot McGee Steve is now moving better and better every round. Yeah, but I mean he's going to end up needing a finish if he doesn't try to get this round back because he will fight. He will be
Slides
fighting
right out of range.
on the back foot. To be honest, because this fight is still very close, but
Oh, so pretty.
the person who's landed more significantly is Moreno, in my opinion. Both of them are landing, but Steve Erceg is landing to the body, he's landing leg kicks.
Erceg under 2 minutes here, round 3.
I don't think he's landed to the head in this round, if I'm not, but I could be wrong. We'll see. Yeah, I agree with DC. Moreno is loading up and he's throwing. He's overthrowing, man. Like it's.
And he's got to start putting them together in bunches. Lead with your jab, follow with the big overhead right, and then look to find a single
If he
leg
doesn't get this round, Moreno will win. Yeah,
illustration that you did
I
there.
agree.
One of his best weapons.
I
And it's
agree.
allowed his strength to unfold even more in this fight.
And the problem is Brandon is chasing Erceg with his hands. If Erceg avoids and he backs out, he should
Yeah, even the odds agree.
chase him down with a kick. In your
Moreno
combination.
is the live favorite now. Erceg might steal the round at the last 30 seconds. I don't know. It's gonna be difficult to steal the round in Mexico, to be honest. Those things play a factor into how a fight plays out. Unfortunately, when I predict fights, I don't take them into consideration. I don't want to ruin my strategy, but that's something that's very important. Just that I was fortunate enough to actually my predictions aligned with the a lot of the Mexican fighters. Um, that's the fortunate part. But yeah, in Mexico. But I mean, UFC Noche, a lot of Mexicans lost. So, but this is a close round. That's and Moreno is pressuring, is pushing Steve Erceg to the corner, landing a couple of headshots, and then everything that Steve Erceg is landing, Moreno is blocking somehow. I don't know, man. I feel like Moreno is just stealing these rounds. To be honest, I think the judges will not let him go for a no in Mexico. I agree. I think I think Moreno is up 3 rounds. To be honest,
Breathe and relax. Good job. Good adjustments. Breathe and relax. Sit. Breathe and relax. Look, that was a pretty close fucking round, right? I need you to push the pace in this round. I know, he is. You can switch your southpaw and throw the body kick. See when he's going that way?
I think Moreno is up 2-1. Nah, for me it's 3-0.
Slide off.
I don't
For the right hand.
I don't think I don't think it's 2-1. I think it's 3-0.
He's seeing the shots, but I need you looking for the shots now, because otherwise you're just letting him work and he's edging away on the ground.
Auditor, nice chest. I don't think my chest is nice, but I appreciate that.
Live odds suggesting the close fight that we have seen play out. Round 1 pretty clear for Brandon Moreno.
I mean,
And don't forget, right after this main event, Dan Helly enters the post-show.
Shoshat McGee, no damage in the round, so it goes to control and pressure. And which was Moreno. I agree with you. Moreno can cruise. I don't know about cruising because you never know. So I like that his corner is forcing him to actually push the pace.
Erceg needs to get back to the volume that allowed for him to work his way back into that fight in round number 2.
This corner said, we see you making the reads, we see you finding the holes. Now you got to go out there and execute on the holes that you're seeing. They're asking for a head kick from Erceg, if he can find it.
Tactical fight here at the highest level of the flyweight division.
Ooh, another headshot.
Fakes with the right, lands the left.
Moreno's hitting that jab, but he's popping the glove.
Steve Erceg is not landing headshots.
Hit the glove of Erceg.
Don't be sad, man. All will be good. Peace. Okay. Moreno is 3-0 and just come forward safely. Yeah, I agree. Another headshot. So the person who's busy landing headshots is Moreno. Moreno is winning these rounds, man. I honestly cannot look at this fight and say Steve Erceg won any round, even the close ones, because in all those rounds, Moreno was mainly the one landing more of the headshots, which is basically significant strikes.
That's the thing, right? Erceg just doesn't have that many of those ooh moments Moreno has those moments with those big shots that he's landing. Like that. Even though none of that landed. It's big punches, forward movement.
Oh,
And a very loud crowd as well.
you see?
Yes.
8 minutes left in the fight.
And I think Moreno is taking this round as well.
Putting his punches together a little bit more.
Moreno is the only one landing significant strikes. Yeah, man, especially head strikes. I cannot emphasize enough how much Moreno is landing head strikes. I Erceg is not landing that. I can't even count how many head strikes Erceg has landed clean. I'm not talking about blocked ones or partially landed. I'm talking about clean head strikes. I can't count how many Erceg has landed. Whereas Moreno lands head strikes every single round.
Well, the knee from earlier, I mean, every time that Brandon throws that big shot, puts his head down there, Erceg, the much taller fighter, all he's got to do is lift that knee.
One of those shots from Brandon must have really affected Erceg because his
Steve is hitting gloves. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. I feel like Steve is hitting gloves, and even if some of it is landing, it's partially blocked. You know, so it's not clean shots. Whereas Moreno's landing clean shots. So even though the fight is close, I will agree to that. I still feel like Moreno is up 4 rounds now, unless Steve Erceg does something spectacular.
Erceg hasn't wrestled at all. Thought we might see him try to mix that in tonight.
I thought we might see both of them,
Yeah.
to be honest with you.
Another head strike, clean, clean head strike. We're not talking about partially blocked. We're not talking about glancing. Clean headshot. So there's no way Steve Erceg is winning these exchanges or these rounds when the person who's landing head strikes is Moreno.
And to your point earlier, DC, really sit down on someone. Everything right now is clean, straight, it looks really good. But at the end of the day, this fight is about damage. This game is about damage.
Yeah.
Moreno going to the wrestling late round 4.
Moreno is up 4 rounds now. Moreno is up 4 rounds.
Erceg is allowing Moreno to bank rounds.
It stands to reason that Moreno on any card could be up 4 minutes. Certainly cannot be the case for Erceg. So.
No.
Even the commentators are agreeing. That was a late strike, man.
Round 2 is Erceg's best round.
Smart from Moreno to clinch. Yeah, man. I think Moreno is up 4, and even the commentators agree.
Focus on your recovery. It's very clear Moreno's listening to us. So when we call body work, I want head work. When I call head work, I want body work. So you just basically do whatever the fuck you want, whatever's there, but work on the opposite, because he's very much listening to us. Understand? You need to hurt him. Okay, you have the ability, you're defensively sound.
Do it again. Look, get close to him, fucking pressure him, take him down, and control him.
Moreno must not get finished. He's almost there. You're almost there, Moreno.
You need to be active. We gotta close this.
Do not get finished.
You need to fucking finish the job here. You need to put a stamp on it. Hey, 5 minutes, what? You got 5 fucking minutes. Don't fucking get long.
4-0, I agree.
All right, 5th and final round. Say Saud wise to acknowledge a couple of close middle rounds. 2 and 3, perhaps. What a clamor here in Mexico City as we wind down this UFC fight night. Erceg has been forced to back up a lot during this fight.
Just come forward and be safe. Yeah, man. Moreno must not do anything stupid.
That left hand from Moreno.
much some intent there by Erceg.
Yeah. There have been rounds, though, where I feel like Moreno has also been missing a significant portion, at least of his big power shots.
Yeah. Like that.
Yeah.
And Erceg does keep his hands up well. But I just want to see Erceg respond in these moments. Because he's so good, man.
Started 3-0 in the UFC. That earned him a title fight. Now trying to avoid a third successive loss.
Both of them having success with the kicks. The front kick from Erceg, the outside leg kick from Moreno.
Nice check there by Erceg. I wish Erceg went back to those leg kicks. Those were working for him early in the fight.
Absolutely.
More kicks by Steve.
Well, that's something that Moreno has struggled with in other fights. Those leg kicks.
Don't do MX Holloway. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. I mean, he's winning the fight. Venom, stick leg kicks by Moreno. Yeah, man. I mean, I feel like he is being down on himself because he didn't, number one, get a finish. And Kai Kara France, the guy he beat as well, got the finish. Number two, in Mexico, during the fight, somewhere in the second, third or fourth round, they were booing, you know. So I'm sure he was down on himself. But he's winning the fifth round. So far, he's up 5 rounds, in my opinion.
Goes back to the well with that front kick.
49-46 in my opinion. Okay, that's fair. For me, it's 50-45. It depends on how it ultimately ends up. But for me, it's 50-45. Because so far, I feel like Moreno's winning this round as well. Short McGee. Moreno's just playing at this point. Short McGee, I might actually hit the 3 parlays this card. You will, McGee. You will. You deserve it, my guy. You've been down and out for a while now. No, phone. My alarm nearly ruined everything for me. I've been up since 10 o'clock yesterday and now it's 4 o'clock. It's crazy. The things I do for the sport. Moreno took this round, man. If he can somehow find a way to keep this fight on the ground, do not get submitted, Moreno. Guess who got 11-1? This guy. This guy. Erceg going Moreno trash. Playboy, come on. Looks like Steve has fake eyebrows now. Woof. Let's go, dog. Yeah. I'm so flipping happy, guys. Sure, I'm coming for you. Nah, man. Playboy, don't do that, man. We don't do that here. Don't do that, man. Please, I'm asking you. Let's not go to moms. Unless short is fine with that, then it's cool. But the moms are sensitive topics. Let's not do that. He's
UFC
not big enough for you.
214. Volkanovski versus Lopez coming up April
Nah,
20th.
man.
Stop,
Stop playing with moms, man. Don't do that.
Lock in a special offer right now. If you buy UFC
Even if you guys are playing, but like,
$10 off the normal price.
don't do that.
ESPNplus.com/PPV to order.
Apparently, you only like them.
Decision is in one final time
I
tonight.
can't
Here's Bruce Buffer.
leave that topic, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for
I'm up
decision.
900 today
All three judges score this contest
from MMA
49,
and soccer
26
bets.
for
Not
the
bad.
winner.
Wow,
And the
you
decision,
made a crazy amount of money, man.
the
Ooh.
assassin,
We back. We are back, dude. We are back. 11 out of 12. Now I wish the fight between Kelvin Gastelum and Joe Pyfer would have happened, man. 49-46. I didn't even listen to the scorecards because I was busy talking to you guys. But yeah, you called it. If it was 49-46, it makes sense. Your mama like them big. She told me. Ah, come on, man.
sentía tanta presión viniendo para acá. No quiere decepcionar a mi gente. Yo sé que
Venom, you made a lot of money
hacen todo un
today,
esfuerzo
dog.
de venir para acá, para dar un
Playboy,
paso
chill,
completo,
man.
para venir a verme
Chill.
y no traer una pinche victoria. Pero ahí te la di, güey. La victoria es para todos ustedes, cabrones. Es para todos ustedes, güey. ¡Viva México,
Nah, she only
perro!
has 15K subs. You wouldn't talk to her.
I've gone through so much to be here, so much dedication and so much effort. I know how hard it is for so many of you to get a ticket to be here. You understand? Thank you so much. This is all for you. Brandon, take a look up here. Your striking was on point tonight.
Short,
You had
short,
him moving
Mickey.
backwards the entire fight.
What
You
a
had really good
response,
striking,
man.
but you were able to make him
Venom.
fight at your pace. Is that
Yeah,
the game
did
plan?
good, man. Cashed out at 350
Oh,
on
you want me to say
a
who's
bet,
the better
which would
boxer?
have lost at the end.
Tonight, Brandon Moreno.
Yeah, that's why I was like, if you are risking it for 1,000, then it's different than risking it for less than what you already have.
Sabías que esta es la clave. Y él preguntó, ¿quién es el mejor boxeador? Brandon, so many people try and doubt what you
I
can
just
be in
hit
this
three
division.
parlays, and I
The UFC
think
just
your mama
announced
Joke can
Guadalajara
fade
will host
me,
UFC Noche.
play me.
What do you want to do next? As a guy that's been a champion 2
Your
times.
mama Joke can fade me, play me.
Hunter's right there. Hunter, man, I mean, who really knows what I deserve? I don't know what I deserve even. But man, I really believe I can move the needle. Let's go with the pay-per-view to Guadalajara. Let's fucking go, man. Let's fucking do it. Señores, hay que presionar. Hay que presionar, machín. Vámonos para Guadalajara con el campeonato. ¿Por qué chingados no? Vámonos. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Brandon Moreno. I'm here with Steve Erceg. Steve, that was a fantastic main event. Was there anything surprising in there with Brandon Moreno? And what are your initial thoughts after the fight against the former champion? Acá con Steve, una pelea de la tremenda.
I feel bad for Steve Erceg, man. He's a good guy, and he's just busy losing. I feel like they are putting him into big of matches. I get that they like the fact that he's a star. Maybe he's a draw, a bit of a draw, but I think the UFC is not doing this kid too well, man. They should have given him like lower fights to build him up, man. The come up comes with haters. Congratulations, your number.
There's no doubt Steve Erceg will be back.
Pina,
I mean, absolutely. Last year in Mexico City,
um,
losing a
you went 11 and 12, I think. Yeah, I went 11 and 12. But again, 11 and 12, my guy. I only got one fight wrong. Christian Rodriguez prevented me from sweeping the card.
and his
But
family
I can't
stayed
be
next
too
to him.
mad at Christian
Moreno right back
Rodriguez,
in
man.
the
He
mix.
fought his heart out.
Comes his series with
He
Chandra
deserves all the
It's
respect,
not
man.
just yet. All right, upcoming
All the
UFC
respect to
schedule
him.
across our next
Guys,
UFC live event
I
schedule this next
do
Saturday.
I do
Huge fight night versus
individual
Murphy from the UFC headquarters in
individual
Vegas.
breakdowns for
9 p.m. Eastern
cards.
for the main card on ESPN.
The dude with 8 accounts is gonna be pissed. I'm hoping
And then 1 week later,
he
you know
sees my
what it is.
predictions and he
Saturday, April
actually
12th,
is
the
pissed.
monster. That is UFC 314,
Um,
Volkanovski versus
if
Lomachenko.
I
Fight
was
beginning straight
if I was
on
crazy,
ESPN Plus.
I would also go after him and do what he was doing to me. But I choose to be better. Uh, which I sometimes question. I'm like, why choose to be better when someone did this to you? But yeah, I'm happy I got 11 correct and one wrong. But I'll be even happier end of April and my predictions. But again, my prediction accuracy holds up. I'm honestly super excited. I'm honestly super happy. Um, um, let me see how the dude with the account is gonna be pissed. Yeah, man. Um, what he was doing was pretty messed up. But we back hard. We on his shit now. Venom, well done today. I appreciate that, man. I will say I will submit sugar via Twister. What? What? Venom, thank you again, man, for the $20. I didn't expect that. I honestly appreciate it. Um, it means a lot. I'll send you an email. Thank you, my guy. I didn't do my laundry. I even if I didn't sleep, I still have to do my laundry. I still have to edit videos for today. There's a lot that I still need to do today, so I'm going to have to love and leave you guys. I'm not sure if I'm going to. I'm reading the comments before I leave. Let's read the comments, man. Let's read the comments. Mystic KO, man. This is one of the few people who actually are pretty awesome. Let's actually read the comments because it's crazy. It's crazy how people were talking crap, and but my day ones. I saw some of the people even in the comment section were like, "It's crazy. This guy wasn't even here when this guy was hitting 11 out of 12 and everything like that." I saw people defending me, and it means a lot to me. Mystic KO said, "Dude, was rooting for you to silence the haters. Haha, nice picks. I appreciate that." Let me reply to this one. I appreciate that. Thanks for the support. Wow, thank you YouTube for making things easy. I didn't even have to type that. Um, thanks, fam. Oh, this guy is thanking me for the Edgar Shires, Edgar Shires, but again, I mean the Steve Garcia pig. Um, that's what happens when you're too cocky. I mean, they're talking about the Kevin Bohas fight. Unfortunately, on that card, on the individual pick, um, I'm not subscribed anymore because of Shoshot and his mother. I mean, I like having you on the live section, on the live streams, but if you want to bounce, I respect that. But I don't, I want my live streams to be like a community as opposed to people like fighting. So I don't condone that, my guy. So if maybe you feel like you want to bounce, I can respect that. I would love you to stay, but if you want to bounce, that's also okay. Um, I appreciate all the times that you've been on the stream. Um, anyway, that's also some guy commented and said that's what happens when you're cocky. I got this one right. Um, how about looks exactly like RDR? Never bet women MMA. Costa, yeah, man. Lazy boy. Boss by TKO. Okay, I need to actually make time to make a video whereby I'm responding to your comments. To be honest, I think that would be an interesting video. In any case, um, good night, man. Good night, Playboy. So I'm going to be streaming once again. I'm going to be streaming my predictions every single day. So every single day I'm going to be streaming, even though the streams are going to be short. Breaking down every single fight for every single card, like I did for this card. Um, I'm so happy I went 11-1. Crazy, crazy, crazy ish, man. Playmate got slick, then got cooked. I mean, like, I can't really support him actually just bringing up moms and everything like that, unfortunately. So if maybe he feels like he wants to leave, then that's cool. So yeah, I love and appreciate everyone, man. Thank you to my subscribers, Short McGee, Rifler, Tweezy, everyone who was defending me in the comments when the trolls were just having their way with me. Because they tried, and unfortunately for them, they came for me on the wrong card. You know, the card that I only got one fight wrong, right? But it's too early to celebrate for me personally. I'll celebrate at the end of April when I see my results being consistent, when I see myself maybe sweeping one card, even if I don't sweep them all, as long as I can see myself being consistent, getting maybe two fights wrong, maybe getting one wrong. Like if I can see that consistency, I think that's when I can celebrate. I'm super super happy. You don't know how happy I am, especially after everything that was happening last week on the channel. Um, so yeah, I have to go edit videos. I have to go do my laundry. I have to. There's a couple of things I need to do. I want to cut my hair as well. Um, Especially the videos. The editing process is just flipping exhausting, to be honest. Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I would love to start going back to doing fight recaps. But I mean, I do watch alongs and you get my opinion live, so I feel like there's no need for that. But maybe I will eventually, but for now, I'm going to focus on predictions, um, individual predictions. So I'll see you tomorrow up until Friday and even the next card. I love and appreciate all of you. And once again, to my subscribers that were defending me in the comment sections, I'll never forget that. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. We got 11 out of 12. See you guys tomorrow. Deuces.